Yurt. Hello. Hello, greetings, salutations. Bruh. I was looking for a season 2 playlist and I don't see one, so we're jumping out of the Discord tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our week 2. How's everything look, by the way? I'm trying something new. And you won't notice it unless you notice it. But does everything look okay? I'll wait. So we're going to do our best to get through all the games tonight. I have to be on the road for work stupid early tomorrow. So I wanted to jump into things right a little bit early. And by early, like, we're what, 5 minutes early? Something like that? 4 minutes early now? So I want to go on ahead and start jumping into those just to make sure that I have enough time to get through everybody's. I'm going to try to do, post. I'm going to try to do perspectives that we didn't get to watch last week because I want to, like, get to watch everybody's content and show that off. So did my camera just jerk? I got my eye on you. So yeah, so we're going to hop right into things. Let me scroll up and make sure I say hi to everybody here real quick. Ellie, hello. Cody, hello. Vepsis, hello. Carly, hello. John, hello. Renegade, hello. All right, squad deep. Right as soon as we started, too. Good for you guys. Golf claps all around. Golf claps all around for everybody. I'm going to eat dinner while we watch stream. I hope that if that weirds anybody out, I want to get this right out of the gate. I came home and immediately started playing dad because it was a long work day and my wife needed a break. So we're going to do dinner and stream tonight. So it's buffalo wings. So I'm going to have some buffalo wings while we watch stream. And first up on the list, just scrolling up. Last week we did watch Frank's side. So we are going to start with Lars L. Scissor. We did not get a chance to watch his side last week. So we're going to start with this. And I want to make sure, all right, ad block is good. We are not running ads, or we are running ads. We are not running ad block while we're watching this. Beautiful. Beautiful. I also shrunk myself down to here because in the SPL watch party, people were kind of complaining that I was blocking some stuff. So I'm all the way down here now. Where's my... Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, what? Hello? That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. So I'm down here. I'm down here. Camera's not oh, yeah, the background I'm not going to focus. I'm focused down here. Hello. Hello. That's just the background. I don't want to get like a fancy background or layout. So I just blur myself behind it. That's all. Where's my... Boop. There we go. All right. Hold on. Christ. All right. Leave a like, subscribe, share. Oh my God. Look at that. All right. There's Lars' side. Go leave a like, go subscribe. Man's closing in on 3K. Very excited to watch this. Who's he playing? He's playing Jay Ricky. He's taking on the Gouging Fire team. Jay Ricky's going to gouge his something. I don't have a bleep on my stream deck yet. So, all right. And I apologize in advance for everybody's average watch time because we're going to watch this a little bit faster. But we are going to watch in crisp 1080p. All right. Is 1.75 too much? 1.75 is way too much. All right, 1.5 it is. 1.5 it is. Let's try that again. All right, I can take that.
Hola guys and girls and welcome to week 2 of the PPL. We are up against Jay Ricky and the Gigaturn Hammers. And yes,
he's actually talking really fast. I could probably
short retrospect on that.
I could probably go for like 1.25. Everything sound good?
I prepped a lot for his big hitters, and that's why the Diancie was basically MVP of that match. It didn't have anything for that really, and just ran through, got a lot of kills, and then the other opened up the other mons. But in general, I think what I did, I tried to prepare too reactive to his offensive prowess. In theory, I had good checks to that, just typing wise and stat wise stuff like that. But his mons pack too much power, pack it too strong of a punch that any wall I could have built
1.25 in the builder, 1.5 in the battles. Yeah, I can agree with that.
So I could not, like, I had to.
So let's remember real quick.
Basically, to try and
sounds fine. Thank you, sir. So let's remember real quick. Lars has the same team. Latios, Excadrill, Galarian Weezing, P2, Tyranitar, Electivire, Brambleghast. Brambleghast, funny enough, I feel like is the only Pokemon I got like really hard, heavy sniped on. Other than that, I was pretty fluid. So I was shocked to find that like Brambleghast got sniped for me. Volcarona, Halucha, Houndstone, Alomomola. Very thick team. Jay Ricky's got Gouging Fire. He's got the Sun team. So it's Sand versus Sun this week. Gouging Fire, Manaphy, Tinglu, Slitherwing, Hatterene, Skarmory, Cyclizar, Terra Mismagius, Ninetales, Terra Victory Bell, Hisuian Sneasel, and Ampharos. All right. I'm going to turn it up a little bit in my headphones here, just on Lars' side, so we can hear that.
Revenge kill those stuff, and you go more on offense versus a team like this, not try to withstand all the power, because of stuff like Ursaluna, she used back to Sneasler. There's just too much power around. I thought I could have enough defensive prowess to withstand that onslaught on those mons, but yeah, I did not. And that made me open up, because then my offensive mons couldn't really deal with the other threats he brought, like the Diancie, and it turns out the Blastoise was kind of a threat as well, the Shell Smash, but that I was more aware of. The Diancie just completely caught me off guard. But yeah, I think that was a mistake, and we definitely not going to...
Yeah, that Diancie said last week was fire.
6-0 speed gouging fire, and I can definitely see why, because after making some cards and trying to prep for this thing, it's super annoying to face. It's super bulky. It basically has very little weaknesses. And yeah, it's just way too bulky. And the problem with this, like, there's mons like Ursaluna and Iron Hands, which are very bulky and strong as well. But those mons can boost their speed, so they're more easy to revenge kill. This guy is difficult to kill and difficult to revenge kill, even after you get some chip on it, because you still need mons which are faster than it and can deal the damage. Yeah, stuff like Iron Hands and Ursaluna, basically everything can outspeed that. It wants enough damage on that and kill that. So yeah, that's basically the problem with gouging fire.
Is he green screened? Is he green screened into a kitchen because he's cooking? In the team builder? Is that? Because if that's not it, I want to put that spin on it really quickly, but I love it.
Then Manaphy is a problem as well. Not really for my team, but I can deal with that. Basically, this thing is the biggest problem. Then he has, of course, his Sun Core with Ninetales, Victory Bell, and other shenanigans. Like, Glorifying the Sun, of course, even more of a problem. But we have Sand as well. And usually in the weather war of Sand versus Sun, Sand comes out on top. But obviously, he can still kill my Tyranitar early, and then I'm screwed because I don't have Sand anymore. So yeah, that can always be scary. Mainly, I'm more worried about his defensive core, Skarmory and Tinglu. Skarmory just completely shuts down any kind of extra drill set you can think of. And Tinglu is very annoying for my team to take down. I have no Mon which easily 1v1s the Tinglu. Everything just kind of loses to it.
I really like this Latios set.
That's kind of how I have to deal with it.
I think it hits pretty generally across the team.
I need my team to deal with Tinglu, basically. They have to work together as a team to get enough damage on that thing and at some point break through the thing. Because, of course, it doesn't have reliable recovery. So we just have to keep punching the Tinglu in the face until it goes down. Maybe I lose a one in the process, but that's the way you have to go with that. But yeah, that's my initial matchup now. Analysis now. Let's go over the team. First up, we got this time a weakness policy of our own. We got Martusan, the Latios with Stored Power, Energy Ball, Calm Mind, Recover, enough speed for all the max speed with mages. And yeah, the idea is basically to get a weakness policy boost versus a lot of the special attacks that he wants to throw at me and get a Calm Mind before. Then he hits me with special attack. I lift the special attack because of Calm Mind boost. I get my weakness policy boost. I have super strong Stored Power. I kill stuff. Energy Ball there for Tinglu, of course, which is his psychic immunity. It hits the Manaphy as well. That's why I do have Energy Ball over Grass Knot, because Energy Ball is just more immediate power versus the Manaphy potentially if I don't have my weakness policy or any Calm Minds yet, which can be important. Grass, of course, would do more damage to Tinglu in that regard. But yeah, that's the plan of Latios. There are a lot of scenarios where I just switch this guy in, go for Calm Mind, take some strong special attack which I live, be it a Dazzling Gleam or Draining Kiss from the Hattery which I live, be it a +3 Ice Beam or Dazzling Gleam from the Manaphy, be it maybe even the weak U-turn from Cyclizar or something like that. There's a lot of scenarios where I can proc this weakness policy and just be immediate big threat to the team and be one of the mons, for example, which can do
love
massive
Latios.
damage to Tinglu.
Love Latios.
Depending if nothing happened yet, I won't be able to beat Tinglu 1v1. But I can do enough damage so that the rest of my team's opened up versus Tinglu. So yeah, that's the idea with Latios. I might just keep it around even after the weakness policy is proc because I have recover and there's a decent amount of mons I can recover on because I'm so fast. And yeah, use it later on to start combining again and get the stored power sweep.
There's something about working in the restaurant industry.
We got Nugget the Tyranitar.
That all of the kitchen,
all
of the kitchen background noises like calm me. It's very weird.
Played a lot around with the Tyranitar set I wanted. First of all, the speed is there for modest max speed Victory Bell, so outside of Sun I'm faster than the Victory Bell. And yeah, Rock Blast, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Stealth Rock, no knockoff, because my main sweeper I plan to win with is the Houndstone you will see later on, which does have the Poltergeist, and I want to have max power Poltergeist with a lot of things. So yeah, no knockoff this time. Rock Blast, my main issue, well, Rock Blast is there mainly for the Gouging Fire. The problem is, Gouging Fire checks, very difficult for my team. My idea to deal with the Gouging Fire is the following. I have Onesama, the physically defensive Almamola, with Scald, Flip Turn, Wish, and Icy Wind. If he needs this Fire Stab, obviously, and he kind of needs his Dragon Stab as well, because he only Fire and Earthquake, he can't hit my Latios, so he at least has two attacking moves, Fire and Dragon. Then he could have Earthquake, he could have Dragon Dance, he could have Morning Sun, he could have Substitute. Morning Sun, if he's Morning Sun 3 attacks, Alamola can beat him. If he's Dragon Dance, Substitute, 2 attacks, Alamola doesn't beat him. Basically, Alamola can deal with every variant 1v1, barring Substitute. Substitute variant, beat my Alamola because I can't break this up. That's basically the problem there. I can't break this up even if I'm like I need to like a lot of attack to potentially break this up with my attacks because Elmo is just so weak. And yeah, any other set like Morning.
I don't think I realized Alomomola has such a low special attack. Base 40.
I'm a chip on that and I keep recovering with Wish myself and I get all this little damage. Alomomola might go down, but I get him low enough so I can deal with Gouging Fire. Basically, that's the idea. The problem is substitute variants. And that's why I've Nugget the Rock Blast Tyranitar. So if he goes to substitute, I can immediately switch in Tyranitar and go for the Rock Blast, break this up and kill this thing, which I think it will catch him off guard. So I have the Sugar Berry as well, because I do live every +1 hit from Gouging Fire, barring an Earthquake potentially. That's why I have the Sugar Berry just to be safe there. Before I was banded for more damage with other things. Then Fire
that man is prepping for Gouging Fire. Good.
That's the idea.
As he should.
Onisama, like I said, it's there for slow flip turns, wishing, and then kind of try and deal with Gouging Fire. Gouging Fire is annoying. It's a nuisance to deal with. But yeah, that's basically the idea of those 2 mons. Then, of course, it provides me with sand as well for Mr. Benedant, the Houndstone. Life Orb, Sand Rush, enough speed so I can also be the Scarf with mages in the sand. If he's Scarf Sneasel or Scarf Cyclizar, he's going to be faster than me. I cannot be faster than them either way. So yeah. Then we got Terra Ghost for max power Poltergeist. I was thinking about maybe being Terra Fairy because the 2 Ghost resist immunities are the Cyclizar and the Tinglu, which both get hit by Playref, of course. And Terra Fairy would be then better to deal more damage to Tinglu mainly because Cyclizar already dies to the life of Playref, not a problem. But the Tinglu is a problem. But like I said, since I built my team in a way where other mons, like for example Ladios, break down the Tinglu, get him very low, I don't really need that extra Terra Fairy.
Hey, what's up, Haas?
So I'd rather have Terra Ghost so I can hit all the other mons for more damage. Then Firefang there just potentially in.
I will try to do you proud, buddy. Hi, Shelby.
Take something with me. That's the Houndstone. That's my late game sweeper with the Terra Ghost Poltergeist doing massive damage to his team. And yeah, that's the idea basically. Then to not be swept by his weather mons, we got right here Choice Scarf Halucha with Close Combat Brave Bird U-turn. Choice Scarf Halucha there because of this speed and the Choice Scarf am faster than max speed. Even timid, Victory Bell in the sun. So even if my sand is gone, I can't stop the Victory Bell sweep. I still have a mon which is faster. I can just kill it.
Oh, that's great.
I have defog on this mon because yeah, no other mon on me has a remove on this team, so I kind of just have Choice Scarf defog. But yeah, maybe it's helpful, maybe not. I don't really need any other moves. Close Combat.
I love that for him.
Most damage and U-turn of course gives you momentum, and that's the Halucha idea. And then, my number 2 mon to potentially catch the Tinglu off guard and get a lot of damage on that going is my Electivire. Shirt Alola with the Assault Vest, enough speed for max speed Gouging Fire, Supercell Slam, Earthquake for the aforementioned Gouging Fire, Trailblaze, and Focus Punch. Supercell Slam, of course, my main attacking move. I have the Assault Vest to potentially...
Alright, done eating if it weirded anybody out.
That with Supercell Slam. Then I do have the Focus Punch. And Focus Punch is there exactly to catch the Tinglu on a switch in. Because I would obviously go for Supercell Slam versus stuff like Manaphy or the Skarmory, stuff like that. And if he switches to his ground type, I take 50% recoil. So obviously he wants to switch into his ground type. And that's where Focus Punch comes in. I go for unpredictable Focus Punch.
Oh my god.
Punch him in the nose.
Oh my god. I need to see Focus Punch Electivire go off right now. That's what I need. That's what I need out of this. Love the team. I'd love to see a weakness policy stored power Lottie sweep. I'd love to see something there. I need to see Focus Punch Electivire.
Do like 50% at least, depending
on
I need
to see that. What's up, Mr. Smart?
And basically bring him in range of a lot of things. I have Trailblaze there.
Yeah, it was on 4. It was a hell of a match, though.
Perfectly to kill it. Or if he switches to Tinglu, I still do damage to that. I don't want knockoff on this guy, similar reason to...
Haas, try Tailwind.
But yeah, that's basically the idea. Catch the Tinglu Focus Punch. I could have...
Tailwind, like, with something with Wind Rider. I don't think anybody... Or no, I don't think Suicune gets Tailwind. It should, if it doesn't.
Focus Punch. That's the move for men. And we are men right here on this El Scissor YouTube channel. So yeah, we go to this man...
We are men on this El Scissor YouTube channel. Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's basically the idea. That's the team.
Hey, what's up, Silver? How you doing?
And hope we can get a win to get back on the winning record. I will see you there. Okay, here we are. PPL Week 2 with Jamie and the Gigaton Hammers. We see Miss Mages, actually. Okay.
All right. We're going to watch this in 1.5.
The Tinglu, of course. Cyclizar.
Now, one thing that I want to see. I don't know how much Lars cuts the battle itself. I know some people trim out some of the silences. Like, I don't, but some people do just to make the video more condensed. Something that I can see is that the team builder took about 10 minutes, and there's about 14 minutes left in the video. So, I don't know what's going to happen.
Of course, Manaphy, and of course, Skarmory. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Dave? Suicune does get Tailwind? Hell yeah, so I thought it did.
Can be Terra Ghost Fairy of Fighting, no Sun Core. Okay, no Sun. So no Terra Wars going on in this house. Leads. I could see Skarmory lead, I could see the Cyclizar lead. I could see a decent amount of leads. I could even see this guy lead, the Tinglu lead. I might go to lead Electivire. Try to get Focus Punch off right away, or could just lead the Fizz right here, because with the Scarf...
Now I'm concerned. Now I'm concerned, because J-Ricky's saying it's not worth it, and I see 14 minutes left of battle, so I don't know what happened.
Then faster than, like, the what you call it, the Victory Bell in the Sun. So I don't lead with this guy. And yeah, get momentum with U-turn or close combat. See what he leads with basically.
All right, hold on. Let me commentate. So we saw Lars' team. So J-Ricky's bringing Miss Magus, Tinglu, Cyclizar, Gouging Fire, Manaphy, Skarmory. Okay. And the Miss Magus, one of the Terra Captains. No Sun, very interesting. I don't remember the Terra choices from Miss Magus off the top of my head, but Latios looks like it does disgusting things here. Potentially.
Because I could try call a lead, but it's gonna be tough. Because my leads versus Tinglu and Skarmory are very different. This Tinglu I would want to have in my, for example, my Halucha or something like that, or my Almomola. Almomola could have been lead as well. Potentially, Almomola could have been lead as well. Just a safe lead, slow flip turn out.
Alright.
But okay.
Ghost Fairy fighting? Okay, so maybe Terra Fairy mismatch.
Massive damage on that right away. Because that's the thing we need to wear down.
Is what I'm thinking.
It's indeed the thing we need to wear down.
I like the border he's got around his game.
On a hot win last week, he does lead the Skarmory. Okay, so should have just left Electivire or something like that. We do lead with the Go Fizz right here, and yeah, just U-turning out. We can scout out with the helmet what kind of set this is. I break the mold, And yeah, we just ult out right away.
Break the mold. Toss off a close combat. Pop through that. Pop through that. That sturdy. Fighting for Tyranitar actually. Oh, spoilers. Spoilers.
With the plan of focus punching.
All right, so it wasn't Rocky Helmet Scarm.
We immediately start with that attack. Taunt. Oh, taunt. Okay. Didn't expect the taunt. And no helmet. That's the leftovers.
Interesting. Okay.
No leftovers either. No helmet, no lefties. Okay, we go for focus punch. That's the plan with this guy. We focus some punches. If he sets up hazards, it works out as well.
Please, please,
yeah.
give this to me.
Hit the Tinglu. That's the
Give
plan.
this
Come
to
on.
me.
Come on, mister.
Give
Good
this
Tinglu. You know
to
you want
me.
Super Cell Slam. I get 50% recall on me if I hit the Tinglu.
Give this to me. I need this. I need this so bad. I have had such a day. I need to see a focus punch on Tinglu right now.
Come on.
I need it. Or Cyclizar. I'll take it on Cyclizar too.
That's worrisome because usually Tinglu should be the obvious switch in.
Come on.
Come on.
Give this to me. I need it.
Go to Tinglu. The ground type. He does stay in apparently. Does he go for hazards or just for damage? He just has a lead? Okay, just has a lead. Okay, just has a lead.
Okay.
Devrock.
I mean, like, get the focus punch off, sure.
Focus punch probably won't do a whole lot. Very little. Okay, dang. Okay, plan didn't work. Plan failed. Plan failed. I repeat, the plan failed. Could
Damn.
obviously now.
I was waiting.
Makes this stuff. Skarmory. Probably like maxish for staffish. Yeah,
that's pretty defensive.
Still not killed from here. Okay, plan did not work.
I do like so I still obviously use layouts quite a bit in my draft league stuff. I really like how people are doing like the in-game overlays for the team. I would personally probably do that to where when you're in the pause menu that like fades out, but that's some like very hyper editing that I don't think anybody has the time for. But I do like how you can see that like right here. I like how you can see that very definitively on both of those.
The other moves you have.
If I could find a way to incorporate that,
I'd
probably do it.
Set up more hazards. That's fine with me. I can have an easy defog with my Halucha. There's spikes, yeah. And he wasn't guaranteed Super Slam Rage either way. Taunts, Devrock spikes. What is that move? What is his lesson? He might think I'm choiced. I shook off the taunt. Honestly, I just switch to Fizz now because he either goes for. He could go for Brave Bird, but I do live a Brave Bird and I do want the Roost off. I do want the defog off. And he goes, even if he switches to Tinglu, I'm fine in that regard. And if he just sets up more spikes, I'm fine in that regard too. But I do live a. He might just. Would it be mono Brave Bird or mono Body Press? Or does he even have 0 attacks? Does he have no attacks at all? Yeah, I do live one Brave Bird. From the Scar. He's max for stuff.
So it's hard switching in a Halucha right now.
It's a risky switch for sure because he could just crit the Brave Bird.
And I was about to say, yeah, that's a.
He could go for Brave Bird because seeing that I spam focus punch just to break my focus. What do we see? Oh, this would be mono Body Press. Yeah, that's Body Press.
Okay.
Very little. I get my defog off. So I want to do.
Okay, I mean...
I think he would taunt again, most likely. B-press. Okay, so we know he's mono body press. Okay, he does switch out.
Oh, gets the defog off, too. Okay.
As a Manaphy, we get the defog off, which is what we want. Which is indeed what we want. Everything's gone now.
That's a big value defog right there. That was that 2 spikes and rocks?
My first switch into Ziladios.
Oh, that was a big value defog.
Got rid of all hazards. The Skarmory is very weakened. Did not expect like such... I mean, he probably saw that I didn't bring Excadrill, so he thought he can just throw away Skarmory. Because that's the main reason Skarmory.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I can respect that.
Yeah, Skarmory's there. But Latios is my thing to 1v1 this. He could straight go for Ice Beam, but doesn't mean, but he do live this, and that's proc my weakness policy. Tailglow, there's the Tailglow, okay. He's at, I repeat, he's at +3. So I go to...
Tailglow is so good. I need Manaphy.
Get the weakness policy boost and go from there. That is the plan.
I need Manaphy in my life.
Where is Manaphy? Did not write Manaphy down. Gouging, Gouging Fires are 2 months.
Okay.
Tailglow. There's Ice Beam, no freeze please. No freeze please. No freeze. Awesome. We can solve procs. Now with +3 special attack, and I do Oko with Energy Ball.
Oh.
So I do just that. Could sack something, I guess. Yeah, I could recover predicting to switch out. But he doesn't know yet if I go for like a Dragon move here. Like Dragon Meteor kills him as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think offensively you attack here because if he goes out into a Cyclizar that's fat. No, didn't we just had the Cyclizar conversation.
Does Scam live plus? Because if Scam lives, I just use the chance to recover.
Cyclizar is faster.
I
gotta learn my speed tiers on these new ones. I know it's faster than everything else, but the Cyclizar is questionable.
What do we see? A switch in? Tingle. Okay, nice. That's awesome.
Oh,
that's even more awesome.
That's huge damage.
That should be a 2-hit KO. If he's max with death, that's a 2-hit KO. Ooh, is he Soul Facet?
Jesus.
Oh, Spadef drop.
Oh, Spadef drop's huge.
Spadef drop is big.
That's ginormous.
I'm my Karkas here because I'm a +3 special attack, but obviously I KO now with the Energy Ball, even if he's a Soul Facet.
That's a big drop.
Next special defense Tinglu, I should be doing 60 to 70%, which is obviously 2-hit.
AV Tinglu baller.
So yeah, I think he's a Soul Facet, because otherwise that would make no sense. And yeah, the big death drop from me. Just switch out again.
Okay.
The Scar. Yeah, just try to sack Scar. Okay, but nice. This gives me the recover I want. This gives me the recover. Because I think it should live. This makes it point to the card. Yeah, it's nice.
Oh.
I don't mind even getting a spike or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
recover off here.
well, even Cyclozar's faster. No, what am I thinking? Yeah.
Too many
I think Latios just like goes ham here, doesn't it? It's rocks up. Yeah. Do you just abuse that Scarman? Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Plus 6 special defense. I don't think mages or cycles are enough to kill me. There's a taunt. Okay.
Okay, there's that.
I'm recovered. I'm plus 4 special attack, plus 2 speed F. I just go for energy vault not to reveal what set I am.
Yeah,
Not
100%. 100%.
Not reveal what set I am. Don't anything to lose.
Played around this horribly with the speed F. Yo, no, speed F drop huge. 10% speed F drop.
Okay.
Absolutely changes the turn there.
Latios. I think I live it. I'm faster than this mage Scarf. The only thing he has is Cyclozar and Cyclozar Draco. Do I live the Draco? Plus 2 special attack, plus special defense. Jingle again. I'm now at plus 4. Okay, I'm plus 4 now.
Yeah.
I just gotta call mine up. I think this energy ball is enough to kill him. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, did Jingle? Probably forgot that I got a boost there. But Latios is going in. Latios is going in. Now I can spam Stored Power even to KO everything. The only thing he has is Cyclozar, which is faster than me, barring Scarf with mages or Scarf Gouting Fire. But he would have brought that in, to be honest. If one of them reliably could kill me from here, he would have brought it in. So Latios might just sweep me. That's Cyclozar. So, Cyclozar. I want to card Cyclozar. 252, Timid, Draco. What are we talking here on damage-wise? I do live, and 252, Jolly, Dragon Claw. I should live as well, I think, because not that strong. I do live barely. We're gonna go for Stored Power.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I have no idea, so that's very little.
Oh.
Stored Power. Kill Cyclozar as well. So, is this Mage's Scarf? Not this question. If it's Mage's
Oh.
Scarf.
Maybe really sad was I removed Whirlwind on Ton for.
Indeed
Oh,
Scarf.
that's
Shadow
tough.
Ball
I'm sorry to
will
hear
go
that.
to 126,
Hey, what's up,
depending on
Thomas?
Terra he is.
How you doing, buddy?
Be Terra Dark, Ghost Fairy Fighting. No.
I'm doing well. Yeah, Whirlwind would have been
This could be
crazy.
it. The Def drop on the energy ball, definitely big. That enabled this whole shebang to like escalate into the scenario we are here. Scarf Miss Mages has to Terra Ghost to kill me. Is it worth it to keep you around? Miss Mages, that is, yeah. Yes, Miss Mages. If you are just Scarf, your special ball does not kill me. You need to Terra Ghost if you want to kill me. And I don't think you Terra Ghost versus me, so I stored power. And if you're not Scarf, I'm faster than you. I
Uh-oh.
think with my team you would be Terra Fairy or something like that.
Uh-oh.
Terra Fairy, Terra Blast? No, it's weaker than Shadow Ball. Terra Fairy, Terra Blast would be weaker than Shadow Ball, right? Yeah, it would actually be the same. Exactly the same.
Uh-oh.
126 max. And I'm at 129.
Love Latios.
Could be a thing.
Such a good mon.
Could be a thing. Here's Scarf. Okay, I should live this, but if he's modest, he can.
Big crit, big crit.
He's not modest. I think I just win here. I think I just win.
Damn.
I think I just sweep here because of the like I get a big. He got the 6-0 sweep before, and now I get the big 6-0 sweep just because I get the special defense drop, not special attack drop. I dropped the speed F with the energy ball.
Yeah, that speed F drop quite
also,
actually was
Matasan just going in.
a domino
one,
effect.
He 6-0 sweep with Gouting Fire. Now he gets 6-0 sweep. I guess that's some kind of revenge for someone. But yeah, of course, lucky. Like I said, only the drop is the one thing which made this happen, made this possible. And yeah. Otherwise, it would have been a very different game, of course. I would have had to switch out with Ting Lu and go from there.
Damn.
We would not had probably not the opportunity to get this easy weekly policy thing going on again. But yeah, now we just get an easy win. We love to see that. Bruce Advan fan, sticks owning the opponents with Latios. We love to see that. Of course, like I said, I have to apologize for the hacks involved to make that happen. But,
Damn.
yeah, we take those. We take those. Even though we might lose now due to hacks at some point, we take those big wins.
Damn. 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 J-Riggy, I'm so sorry. That 10% changed everything. No, 100%, 100%. I mean, Lars is a good battler, and I do not want to discredit him. You know, could have played around that. We didn't get to see that opportunity, but damn. Damn. Okay, next up, we saw Jack's side last week. We saw both Jaggy and Onesies side last week, so let's keep going. We didn't see Kila's or Addie's, so we could watch both of those. We watched Matt's. Watched Dave's. We can watch mine. We didn't watch Steve-O. We didn't watch Steve-O. We didn't watch. No, we did watch Ellie's. I need to hear Ellie's commentary. We do need to watch Daria's. We watched Mounte's. Okay. So I think we just keep going down the list, and then as we find ones that we have not watched yet, we will go from there. Okay.
How's it going, guys?
All right. Oh, was Jack at 1K last time? Last time we were here? I don't know if he was. Let me share that link. Sometimes you gotta accept it, move on. Brother, I feel that. Brother, have you seen my record? I feel that. This is a 41-minute video. Okay. All right. Buckle up, chat. I need the clip from my wife's stream where she like gets a luggage strap and buckles herself in. All right. This is either going to be one of the matches of all time or something else. All right. Let's get into it.
It's me, the Don Fanatic, and welcome to week 2 of the Pokemon Premier League Season 2.
Right. Skipping the team builder.
Into the team builder. Looking at the matchup here, we can see that Alex quite...
For anybody watching this that wants some unsolicited 2 cents, and I'm going to give this because it's on my channel, I definitely think the quicker you get into the meat and potatoes, the better. All that aside, it was like a minute, so not the end of the world. Unsolicited meat and potatoes. Love the presentation. I know we went through the showdown sides. Did he have the sprites here last time up on top and bottom? I don't know if he did. Fire. Love that.
Clearly drafted a team orientated around Rain. However, interestingly, when I looked at the 2 matchups, all the way up until before the battle, I didn't think Alex would bring Rain. Reason being because I felt like he couldn't afford to bring Politoed over 6 other Pokemon. So the things I expected to see from Alex would be the Whimsicott, the Ogerpon, the Zapdos, the Urshifu, the Arcanine, and
oh my god, Fidel Gastro.
I was prepping for when I made the team.
Fidel Gastro, shut the fuck up. I am twerking right now. That is amazing. Fidel Gastro? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Okay.
Alex, let's slip about 10 minutes before our battle.
Hey, what's up, Shadow Stitch? Only missed one so far. Made it just in time. We're cruising through them. We just watched wow, Lars and J. Ricky. There we go. Yeah, that's how long my day's been.
Change something last minute, and in my head I was thinking, what is he changing? What could it be?
Love Scarf Kieran, by the way,
because it could then affect what I built. So I was panicking. But just to go through the 6 that I did bring.
Behind me is Talonflame, Alex. By the way.
First of all is Kieran. If you look at his draft, he has absolutely 0 resist to freeze dry. Choice Scar, freeze dry could be.
Didn't miss anything at all. Just starting.
Late game cleanup. The only things I can think of that he can kind of utilize for this is AV Beartic or AV Arcanine. Neither of which have reliable recovery. Both of which can be chipped down by a lot of the other things I have on my team of 6, as you can see here. So freeze dry is pretty much the.
Am I dumb?
And Draco, AV Beartic or
AV Beartic for this? Is Beartic really packing like that? Like it's a Beartic. Like okay, like 95 HP. Okay. I mean, that's a I don't know. I mean, I've seen weirder. I've seen okay. True Kieran counter. No, I mean, listen, I have nightmares to this day of Joey Poe games, max HP, max special defense, AV, Thunder Asterion. So hey, I've seen it. You know, I get it. Now I want to run a calc. Now I'm running a calc. Hold on. Running a calc. Let's run a calc here together. Let's learn together. Okay. Beartic. Cure. What are we? Scarf? You doing a scarf? Is he modest? He's not modest. Okay, 252. Okay. Let's play a game here. Let's play a game. I want to see. Now that I've gotten intrigued. Okay. AV. Holy shit. Hold on. What? Okay. You know what? Maybe I misspoke. What is it? Freeze dry, ice beam, earth power, Draco meteor, freeze dry. Okay. Hey. Listen. Cooks in the kitchen. Yes, chef. I understand. Close combat. Look at that. Close combat doing 80 to 94. Kyurem doing 39 to 46 with Draco Meteor. What's a Kyurem? Okay, I'm done. I'm not sleeping on him anymore.
The Arcanine, neither of which have reliable recovery, both of which can be chipped down by a lot of the other things that I have on my.
I would have. That just goes to show you. I literally would have looked at his team and been like, yeah, there's no switch-ins to this. Like Archaludon, I wouldn't have considered AV Beartic.
As you can see here. So freeze dry is pretty much the move I'll click every time this thing comes in. But I have Ice Beam, F Power, and Draco. I don't think I really need to click.
the rest of the PPL gets to understand my madness and understand how easy it is to prep against me when I say shit like, I wouldn't have seen, you know, AV Bear Tick.
Many of these, Earth Power does do more to Archaludon than Ice Beam would.
It's really good
Obviously,
coverage. I
Draco
mean,
is just
you
there
can't
to
go
hit
wrong with
everything hard.
With
Doesn't
Freeze Dry and
have
Ice
a
Beam
very
against his
outside
team.
Whimsicott, and Whimsicott
Speaking of
is
somebody who's
really
played
safe
Alex
switching
already,
to
you
because
can.
rather than just playing a prediction game at that point. Clodsire is a huge issue for me. I was very much going to bring Regieleki almost throughout every draft. This is version 4 of my team, so I actually wasn't going to. I've actually made.
Oh, it got rid of Roost. That's right.
Regieleki was on pretty much all of them, other than this one. And the only thing stopping me from bringing it for like 100% was Clodsire. Securum is a huge way of dealing with Clodsire here for me. We've got enough speed here to outspeed. I want to say it's more Pico, maybe not more Pico. Can't remember what it is to outspeed because I built this team last week. But as you can look at his team, I don't really need a lot of speed. I'm outsped by the Shifu, the Zapdos, the Ogerpon, the Whimsicott, the Talonflame. He's got quite fast speed, like a high speed team.
He's got a very high speed tier.
But then after, I think it might actually be to outspeed the Golduck. Next up in the draft, we have got Gardevoir. This thing goes nuts against his team also. His fairy switching, his steel type is a dragon, so it's weak to fairy. And his dark type, well, is also weak to fairy. So.
I like that set. I like that. That is nice.
Gardevoir is incredibly free against this entire draft. His only other fairy switchings are Clodsire and Talonflame, neither of which will take a psychic move. As you can hear, by the way, I'm still ill. So Psychic Noise, Moonblast. Just strong stab. Psychic Noise is interesting because it's going to be helpful against Clodsire. It stops that from recovering up. And also, it will help prevent the Whimsicott if it's got Leech Seed, Talonflame with Roost, and Ogerpon with Horn Leech. Moonblast is probably the move I'm going to be clicking most of the time. I've got Draining Kiss here, obviously, for recovery, because I am AV. And Psyshock is to hit, like a Clodsire, if it's defensive. If it's physically defensive, then Psychic.
No, I dig it. I dig it. I like it.
Answer for the Clodsire. As you can see, the EVs are rather specific. I need this thing for Whimsicott, mainly, because I don't have a lot else that I can kind of really bring for it, other than the Iron Moth, but against the Rain team, that's not really going to happen. I cannot remember what the EVs were for, but this is possibly like one of the most intricate sets I've ever built. Ever built. As Envy would call it, it's a Chinese set. But this thing's gonna cause a lot of havoc. It's gonna do a lot of breaking, a lot of outbulking.
No, I like that. I like you can tell that's got. I love a good. I love a good EV spread like this. Love that.
And maybe not the Basque Legion, maybe the Archaludon a bit as well. Next up, we've got Macho Man. Yeah, Shifu. I've decided to go for Black Glasses this week because I've got the Sucker Punch. Late game Sucker Punch can be really useful against things like the Ogerpon if that sets up, against his own Shifu if that thing's scarfed and weaken it enough. And obviously his Rain Sweepers, so Golduck, Basque Legion, Beartic, Sucker Punch is gonna be really nice for that. He hasn't got a really good switch into Wicked Blow other than Whimsicott, but even then I think if it's not max defense, it takes like 50%, 40 to 50% from Wicked Blow with Black Glasses. U-turn is obviously there for momentum, and close combat is just close combat. He has got quite a few.
It's pretty straightforward set. I dig it.
Archaludon getting stamina, close combat is going to throw that thing out.
I've never used Urshifu.
Could I have got that for a different move potentially? But I decided to keep close combat there because it's probably one of the hardest things I have that can hit his own Shifu mainly.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Gastrodon. This thing has to come. It was a real toss-up. I had physical at one point.
Fidel Gastro. Love it. Love it. Big Spadef on this. Okay. I mean, yeah, you probably need that for a lot of his mons. Yeah.
I had it mixed at one point. I had a fully special defensive at one point. This is my switching to Archaludon and Zapdos. I needed to be specially defensive in the end, otherwise Hurricane was too much of an issue from the Zapdos.
I love it or hate it.
So I'm running Earth Power, HP Recover, and Spikes.
I haven't decided yet. I love
Talonflame and Morpeko. Don't expect Talonflame to come, mainly because I have got Kyurem, which will hurt it. I have got Gastrodon, I've got Cleavor, and I've got Regieleki. I've also got Terrafire, Shaman, so that would do well against the Talonflame too. So I don't think that he can really...
Oh, he's got Terra Shaman?
I
didn't know that.
Think he'll bring Morpeko either, so I'm pretty sure that has a stack against his team with pretty free. And the chip on things like Shifu and any Rain Sweepers and the gold.
I did not know that.
To set up Rain will be huge. And I obviously am Storm Drain, so that's one soft check to Shifu as well. If he is banded with close combat, then that will probably nearly kill Gastrodon, as it is. But
yeah, banded close combat hurts.
Make sure I have something for Archaludon, because Drake and Meteor for this thing still does like 50%. Next up, we have got Brian, the Cleavor, which you might think is a bit odd against a Rain team, but I am dedicated focus Sash lead, which does well against everything on this draft, other than obviously Shifu because of the Surging Strikes. But as you'll see, my answer for Shifu is coming up next. So I've got Stone Axe X as a close combat crit attack. He doesn't really appreciate Stone Axe outside of Archaludon.
Stone Axe is such a hard move to hit, to switch into.
If he does go Archaludon, actually, yes, he'll get stamina boost, but I can click close combat twice, possibly kill that thing, or just severely hamper it, and that's his, answer to Gardevoir gone. So this thing's looking pretty good as a lead. I don't need speed, because I outspeed his sort of slow things by quite a lot, and I am Sash, so the raw power is going to be sort of really important here. So quick attack is there just for any kind of like cleanup, but also I think Ogerpon could come in on this thing, and I'm expecting either the fire. If he doesn't bring rain, he's bringing fire Ogerpon because it absolutely ruins my draft. If he does bring rain, he's bringing rock Ogerpon. So
when we allowed all 4 Ogerpons to be draftable, I should have vomited in my mouth a little bit more than I did.
And it allows him to actually then do something to cure him, which he really struggles against. So quick attack is there to break sturdy, but also do chip. Or if Cleavor is around late game, then obviously it'll be there for just like late game cleanup. The final mon that I've decided to bring this week is the Shaman. It's max physical defense. There was
Oh,
nothing else I could
utility
bring.
umbrella with synthesis. Be still my beating heart. I love that. I love that. That's a fire set. Oh, man.
I actually was Terrifier on this thing until the very last minute, because it was my one answer for the Ogerpon. But when Alex then said he thought he was going to change his team up, I felt like he'd gone from no rain to rain. That was my gut
Turns
instinct.
out we were
so I
right.
decided to actually
LOL.
change it to grass, because actually Alex's team doesn't appreciate it. If he does bring Rock Ogerpon, his best answer to Shaman is probably then Whimsicott, because Arcaludon won't appreciate the Earth Power, and everything else is, doesn't resist grass. So, like Sea Flare from a grass Terra Shaman is going to do a lot of damage. I am Utility Umbrella because that means Synthesis will do normal healing in the rain, plus I can ignore the effects from the water boosted attacks in the rain, which is really nice for Surging Strikes.
Wait. That's what it does? What? Damn.
Terrifying. And this does also mean that I can live close combat with over half my health left if he's not choice band.
It doesn't.
This thing is
That's
basically my
crazy.
dedicated
I didn't think it would
answer,
work like that.
but it's also going to have to be my Ogerpon answer because I haven't really got an Ogerpon answer on my draft. Other than that, other than Corviknight if he's not fire. But
That's a crazy
set.
set.
So that's the 6 I've decided to bring for this
Yeah,
game.
today
I
on
don't
God,
think
today
obviously
I
before
learned.
the game, but
Today I learned. I didn't. Oh my God. That's crazy. I had no idea.
yeah, next up we've got the battle, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it, and hopefully we've brought the 6 that will do the work against Alex's team.
I love
Okay, so
that.
we're here ready to battle Alex, Onesie Bayonet, coach of the
All right.
Solihull Skarmories.
Let's see it.
I don't know if there's the new... I've got the local music. Okay, so Alex is ready.
Oh,
This is
I don't
actually
think I
Alex
scrolled
with
far
the
enough to find they had the new
same
music in there.
so he's got
All right,
music
let's take a
like-
look. All right, so he's got Rain. He's got Urshifu, he's got more Pico, he's got Cornerstone, Archelodon, and Whimsicott. Okay. I dig it. My wife outside? Is that you? Okay, that's you. I'm just making sure I was hearing stuff. And my wife's in the other room. I was like, who the hell's breaking into my house?
The Rock Pokemon. Okay, and he did bring more Pico. There's no Clodsire. That is
Yeah, no
quite
clutch. Kind
frankly,
of crazy. I was just seeing a bit.
because I didn't...
I just didn't know it was you. I heard noises. I was like, oh. Oh, that's what I heard. Oh, you okay? Okay. Can I ask a favor? You just take that up for me. Yeah, I can do that. Thanks. Everybody say hi, wife. She's not going to come on stream, but say hi, wife. Imagine they're saying hi. She waved hi back. Thank you.
bring...
Alright.
If I'd bought Regieleki against this team just goes nuts.
Yeah, Regieleki. Not bringing Clodsire. I think if you ever face somebody drafts a Regieleki, first off, you are a man's man if you draft Regieleki. You are a man's man or a woman's woman if you draft Regieleki, or a non-binary is non-binary if you draft Regieleki. Whatever, however you identify as, you are that if you draft Regieleki, because I certainly cannot. That I just feel like it very one-directional. Says the guy who drafted Jolteon. And to not bring Clodsire, not bringing Clodsire against somebody who drafts Regieleki, that. Oh,
I do think this isn't as bad as I first thought it might be. So he might lead over. And I am sashed on this. This is my dedicated lead, as you'll have seen from the team builder.
that's
The only issue
that's
is if he leads
something.
Urshifu, then I'm in a bad place immediately. But I am Sash. He has got the legal. He has got the multi-go rapid spin.
Wow, let it be known I said hi
Otherwise,
before I
I guess
instructed you.
it
You did. You did.
Pretty free.
You started the
because I
train.
As far as I'm aware, can't self-heal.
Real, I'm so shocked.
I'm feeling slightly better not seeing Clodsire.
All right.
He has checked Urshifu quite nicely.
All right.
Okay, so what does he have here? Urshifu. He needs more Pico. Okay, so that's really nice for me. I don't think he'll wanna... What does this one do? What does more Pico even do?
All right. What does I feel? What does more Pico even do?
I wanna add... Let's go more Pico. So
He's facing down a Cleaver. Come on.
Just absolutely ruin my day. And I believe it is a spinner. So you might not want to actually...
His parting shot?
6 Endeavour. So actually, that's huge. I missed the Donuts, which is nice.
Oh no.
Right, he turns Dark typing now. So the Endeavour set, he thought it was going to be Scar.
Oh no.
So actually, what I could do here is click X as X and slower.
Hey, what's up, Sebastian?
Click
Appreciate you popping in.
So it doesn't kill me. The speed rises. Now he might not...
You have a good evening, bud.
Quick attack on the spin. He might just think that he can kill me. He is sashed. He changes back from hungry mode.
I can't believe the quick attack Cleaver
So I have
worked.
got spikes and I have got stealth rocks.
I
So
can't believe it
if I
worked.
do get a layer up, then this thing dies, which is good. It doesn't really do a lot for him, I don't think. Yeah, he dies. Okay, cool.
Bruh.
So, down goes more Pico, turn 2, 3, 3. So he's got Shifu Rapid Strike, more Pico.
I'll be damned.
Which one's not on 1. What else has he got? He's got Arcanudon. He's got
I love Cleaver. Something about its design. I just love like the rocky body to it.
Okay.
Boulder Pond.
Let's go
LOL.
for this thing. Do I click Quick Attack just to break the sturdy? I think I do.
Yeah.
And then I think I go straight into
Unless he Horn Leeches it back.
Shifu after that. Because he might just, if I go straight into it, he might think I'm Scarf. I am Scarf on my, so he's got Whimsy Cart. What else did he bring? I can get a nice little chip here. Hope he doesn't click. Excuse me, hope he doesn't click Trailblaze. That could be an issue. Okay, we break it. That's
Big sturdy broken.
fine. Let's go Cudgel.
Oh, it doesn't go for like Horn Leech or anything. Okay.
So, leave or goes 1-1. No rocks, but we take it. Now, I don't know if he's Scarfed, but he won't necessarily know what
He can be carved.
I'm going to do here.
I've said weirder things. Never mind. I'm not going to be a YouTube comment section.
So he might think he's Scarfed. Well, I need to actually take note of what he's got now. So he's got Polytone.
Hey, what's up, Hanny? Trying to fix your phone. All right, sounds good.
There you go.
Handsome Mayor. What's up, Jay? How's it going, brother?
So this thing, I think
That's
he
a
goes
handsome
for-
man right there.
I'm going to pick you, Chad. Yeah, he withdraws. He can't afford to stay in.
All right, all
He
right.
might go Whimsy. He is Whimsy Card. Which is a free, it's a free, so if I can bluff Scarf on this thing even longer. This is a free Gardevoir, because the thing that was here for was Zapdos, and Zapdos,
Yeah, Zapdos not showing up either is pretty
like,
crazy.
Traces things Prankster. He might think that that's intentional or something. So he's got Ogerpon, Polytoad, Whimsicott, Arcanudon, Morpeko, and Urshifu, Rapid Strike. He has not got a Moonblast. He hasn't got Psychic switching either.
I mean, our Chowdon puts in the Psychic, so I think Moonblast is safer
I
play.
Moonblast. I don't have to think. It's a
Yeah.
responsible move. I could click Psychic Noise, but like Gardevoir just clicks buttons. You are not Gardevoir. Troubled Water. So he sets up. He's Polytoad. Oh no, wait. What about Arcanudon?
Bridge over troubled water.
So that's
Bridge over troubled
really an
water.
issue,
I love that
don't think,
nickname.
because I have Gastrodon for that. And the chip on this thing, the bear. So Gardevoir's my switching. I have to keep it for Winter Hooks. It's my Winter Card answer at this point. Gastro, he could pull the double into the Ogerpon, which would be an issue.
Oh, double into Ogerpon would be wild.
Predicting my Gastrodon switching. I
If
mean,
we start watching games where they call doubles, I'm gonna lose my mind because I'm just playing in a league with people who play chess all day and I just play fucking tic-tac-toe.
hit, but I can't really afford to, I think. And he probably knows that. Oh, I'm just hoping he's not scarfed. Shifu. Is she scarfed? Scarfed Shifu. I think I might be able to play around it. So Gastro is not nor Shifu. Single Strike is not nor.
Yeah, I mean like a Flash Cannon or a Heavy Slam comes off here, so I think Gastrodon's a fair play. I have some on my nose.
Does he pull the double? No, he puts a Flash Cannon. Okay. Okay, so I can get a Spike Trap now. Or does he go
Oh,
into the Ogre? Does he go Ogre here?
I mean,
I've got what my last one is, which is bad because it's my own one. Oh, Shaman, of course. So Shaman has to stay separate healthy, really. I think pretty free. That'll do a lot to the Ogerpon.
I think spikes are good.
I think I want raw damage. What can he go into? What can he go dead? I think that power will be the free move. Ice Beam is more super effective. Let's click Ice Beam. He's going to go into. He's going up into the Ogerpon. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure. Yeah, he goes out into Ogerpon, so this Ice Beam is going to do enough damage.
all right.
Spikes would have been nice for the long run, but oh, that's a nice.
No,
switch.
hey.
Is he going to predict my switch?
Big chip on that is always good.
Excuse me. Right, let's click. Let's go into Shaman. It's max defense. It's my best answer for this. And if Urshifu isn't scarfed, then if Urshifu isn't scarfed, then all I need is some chip on it, because then I think QM kills. So we'll go back into. We'll go into Shaman.
We
might
see a
do
U-turn?
which would be really good.
I was about to say
Half
U-turn
U-turn.
probably.
This one leech. Okay.
Oh,
So he's got literally the square root of nothing to switch into the Sea Flare, because this is going to be Terra Sea Flare.
oh, Terra Seed
Ooh,
Flare.
look at- He's got nothing for a Terra Sea Flare. I was Terrifier on this to start with, because in case he didn't bring Rain, and he decided to bring Fire Ogerpon.
That's right. That's right. He had the screenshot in the team builder, but he talked about it. I thought I didn't get it. I was like, wait, are you fire or grass?
I think overall, the boosted Sea Flares. The boosted sea flare as well, like, kind of like it drew me to it. And if he goes into Archaludon, I think an Earth Power may kill after a sea flare. If I get switch defense drop. Big if. I could always stay in and click Synthesis on the Archaludon to see what happens, but I have got my Gastrodon.
I mean, if you want damage on this, Ivy Cudgel is going to be the way to go.
I'm going to Terra, because Terra, there's no reason not to Terra Grass this thing at this point. Just it's going to hurt a lot of things, and the Archaludon getting chipped just makes it even easier for...
Ooh, I got paid out by Epic. Thank you for everybody using code CBAD in Fortnite.
So as long as CBAD doesn't miss...
His switch in, his dodging Seed Flare, hysterical.
Okay,
Hysterical. I don't want to have to guess how many dimensions of chess my opponent is playing. But VGC is better. Okay. I think VGC is more chess. Really? Really? Hold on. You just bringing it in like that? Huh? What does that mean? That it's Rindo? What does that mean?
Does it do Shaman Shifu Rapid Strike? So he has to be choice banned for this to kill. He has to be choice banned.
Huh?
I think. Poison Jab does 34 to 60.
I mean, okay. So at this range... Okay.
Should have probably Synthesis, actually.
I was about to say, so at that range, I'm sure he knows he's very defensive and you would outspeed. That's, okay. That's, I was like, huh, wait a minute.
I think we're both going to try and play for that late game, actually. I think that's what's happening with Javier. That's pretty nice. I just see that. That's not nice. So what could I could potentially Synthesis on Archaludon. He might also U-turn here.
Would U-turn kill from that range? Because last time we brought in guard heavy.
He might U-turn. I don't know if that'll kill me. I'm going to click Synthesis. This was here for the Ogre and for the Shifu. The U-turn doesn't kill. It doesn't. Excellent. I didn't think it would, so I didn't think it would attack investment.
Brother, that's crazy.
I think he really struggles to switch into this thing as well. Like, really struggles to switch into the Shaman now. It's annoying that we missed the Seed Flare. But
yeah, that Seed Flare miss is big.
His chip on this Whimsy is going to be huge.
It's just like Jerigi said, his switch in is dodging it. Terra Grass Seed Flare, that's such a hard hitting move. What is that, 120 base power?
But his team, so all he's got left, I just need to
damn.
Lead on a bit, and then everything.
Shaman's in PU right now?
Oh.
I didn't make a showdown channel.
He goes into this thing. He goes into the Archaludon. I click the Synthesis. That's huge. He hasn't really got anything unless he doubles into Whimsy Clock, but then that's a free guard buff for me, and he hasn't got a switch into that. So I think we're looking pretty good here. I think Shaman can beat the Whimsy Clock, because it can't leech seed me. So even if I try to Earth Power it to death. So we go into this Gastrodon again. He looks Draco, he misses. So that's
alright, miss for miss, miss for miss. What is it? What is Draco? 80%, 90%?
If he wants the Draco, then that's fine. If he goes Toad,
yeah, 90% for 85%. Alright, so they're neck and neck right now.
He has Terra Grass potentially on this thing. It is his Terramon. So
good spike. That spike's big value.
For the Archaludon. So let's go into you. I'm not even thinking about it because I know for a fact you are. So you can be Terra Water Grass or Dragon. So either of those, and it doesn't matter if I trace the Drizzle.
Hi, Addy.
You could go Shifu here, which would be a problem.
VGC channel. I don't have the bandwidth for VGC. I gotta stick with one mode. I love watching it, but I gotta stick with one mode.
Trace your Drizzle, which is fine because brains up, so it doesn't really make a difference. And Terra's.
Terra Grass.
That might be Terra Grass. He might go Terra Grass here, but. So it's Terra Grass, that was obvious. Okay, so he was never gonna get any other attack. He clicked Terra Blast, he clicks Focus Blast. Okay, this guy's making all the reads. I don't know
what? If I got popped by a Focus Blast Polytoad, I'd quit. I'd quit. Yeah, was he predicting the Urshifu there?
Okay, this guy's making all the reads. I don't know what he was predicting there, to be fair.
Kyurem, maybe? Kyurem's a great switch into Polytoad. Okay. If I got popped by a Focus Blast Polytoad, I'd lose my mind.
Well, he might have predicted...
I'd lose my mind.
What hits this thing harder? If he's multi with higher special defense or physical defense? Let's go on Toad.
Oh,
That miss doesn't matter though, because... Okay, so you are more likely to take damage on the physical. Let's do the side shock. Okay, that's nice. Big chip. That's the Hydro. And AB was death. I tank that with Draining Kiss.
Wow.
Think about it. I'm just going to click Draining Kiss.
Good
you might want to
damage.
Drain on this thing.
good damage.
The Draining Kisses are nice. The draws. What's he going to go into now? I guess it's the Arcanudon. Okay, the spike damage, nice. How much does that do? Not a lot, but I'm pretty sure this thing is AD. This thing is 100% AD. Arcanudon, AD. So Flash Cannon to my Gardevoir. Doesn't even do half.
Our Chaladon's getting whittled down. I couldn't think of the word for a minute.
This thing's still way too important to me. So is Gastrodon.
We should go Shaman.
Shifu is probably my least needed thing at this point. What's he got left? Quincy, Politoed. So I'll outspeed Politoed, that's for sure. The Sucker Punch might come in handy. And I mean, I'm pretty sure Wicked Blow is able to kill this thing. And I still have place combat that you have. I mean, Wicked Blow still does a lot of damage to everything. Okay, so the Flash Cannon does well there. Does he go out into the Toad? Does he go out into? Does he go out into? Does he go into Shifu here? If I get chip on Shifu, then that would be quite nice.
You're already gonna get the spike on Urshifu.
Okay, I'm faster. Dragon Tail. Good Dragon Tail. Mirror Coat. Oh, okay. He picks the Mirror Coat.
Okay, I like that. Didn't do as much. Didn't do much.
I live the Draco. Yeah, I live. Nice.
Oh.
I don't think he can break me. I don't think he can.
Damn.
So what do you go into? Is it Whimsicott he goes into here?
You firing off another Ice Beam?
Do I get my secondary spikes up? Does that win me the game? Could win me the game. Let's do that. Because if we start Shifu, he goes into the Toad. Does the rain end?
Don't go into Gardevoir on it though.
Does the rain end? The rain does end. Which means I can freely go into this thing.
Don't. He's gonna Trace Drizzle and activate.
So it was a really quick start and now it's a really slow finish. I think it might now be pick a sack game at this point. I just feel like I'm going to miss a Seaflame near the end and it's going to... I'll set the rain up for him. I'll set the rain up for him. Okay, so that was... Yeah, in prep I was like, I'll set the rain up for him. I'll set the rain up for him.
Oh, Terra Blast Grass. Okay.
That's nothing.
Got some good coverage on this. Focus Blast, Hydro Pump, Terra Blast. Blank.
So I could click... Moon Blast here. Or Draining Kiss. Yeah, I click Draining Kiss, you know. Something like that. There's no drawbacks when you click on this. There's no drawbacks when you click on this whatsoever.
You'll live another Hydro
It's
Pump
Gardevoir.
unless that last one was a roll.
16, I knew in prep that it was because there's only Dark type, there's no Eco, and that died turn 3, so... Grab Draining Kiss, because he hits the Hydro. Moonblast would kill. Hits the Hydro. Moonblast would kill.
Oh, why do I feel like it was
What
doing
Draining
more?
Kiss did last turn, but I'm going to click... I'm going to click the Moonblast here.
I was about to say, why would you not go for Moonblast? I think it's fine.
You
I think
can't
that's fine.
afford to swap. Yeah, you can't afford to swap.
Alright.
So Moonblast does kill the Pokémon. So goes down.
Rain's gone, Terra's gone.
Gardevoir gets a K. Okay.
This is a good match.
He goes to the bear. The bear clicks. Well, I go Shaman. I just have to sack Shaman off. Because if he Scarf, then he locks himself into the... what's it called? Water move. Then
Then you should get a free switch in into
Then we might be in a predicament.
the Gastrodon at that point.
If he has Trailblaze, then we might be in a predicament. But we go Shaman. Shaman's my answer. He puts U-turn. I don't know. Okay, so he puts U-turn. Does Whimsicott's U-turn won't kill me. I think we know that. So he goes
Yeah.
Whimsicott. I think after another layer of spikes. Okay.
Do you try to synthesis here?
If I click Healing Wish, okay, Gardevoir.
Getting guard back up to full would be nice.
I'm gonna click Synthesis. Clicks Moonblast, doesn't kill, it KOs. That was the expected.
Okay.
Right, so what does he do now if I go into my Gardevoir? Not a lot, Rain's gone. God, what is my answer? It's my one, like, only answer. I trace the prankster again. This thing is way too good for him, but you can't switch it out. You can't switch it out, can you?
Yeah, I think Draining Kiss is...
I'm just going to blast.
I think Draining Kiss is fine.
Does this thing have a higher physical defense or a special defense? Let's go into...
I still think a Draining Kiss.
Windy Cart.
Get what you can back.
Got a higher physical defense, so we go Moonblast here. Something dies. Possibly the Urshifu. He's going to sack out Kaludon here. It has to be. Yeah, it's actually our Kaludon. I should have Draining Kissed, really. I think this is fine, because he has to click a move. It's not fine, is it? It's not fine at all. This is going to come down to the wire. This is going to come down to the wire. I should have put Draining Fist there. There's no reason not to. Gardevoir is 2-0. That is the Arcaludon that is gone. What happened to this? That is surprising. I don't think...
Would you turn kill?
You can kill me through AB. You turn won't kill.
Would it?
Throw. I think Alex might have just thrown. Queen last. AB helps me survive. I put the Drain Fist. Doesn't kill. But it'll give me plenty enough help. Yeah, I'm back. Okay.
Oh, wow. And now Moonblast won't kill.
He has to lock himself. If he locks himself into close combat,
Okay.
we'll just play the Sack King, I think. I have Sucker Punch for Shifu. If it's one blast, he could crit me. Okay, he doesn't.
I keep feeling like I'm hearing
So,
things
Gardevoir's
behind me, but I
right
think it's the audio coming from the,
So that's 3-0. That's the Whimsicott dead.
I think it's coming from,
And then, so what does that leave? It leaves Shifu. What's
Jack's
that?
audio.
Weevil,
Unless there is something behind me.
No, what? Actually, and Shifu didn't. In fact, one spikes. I think I just did my blast, there's no reason not to. Yeah, click CC.
Scarf Close Combat
So
to win the
I have
game?
to sack off Gastrodon. I don't know if that means... Hang on. Let's go Shifu.
Oh.
Rapid Strike. You're not banded, so do you kill?
Scarf Close Combat's
Close
looking
combat.
a little nutty.
Oh no, that's if you're adamant. If you're jolly,
Scarf Close Combat's looking a little nutty.
Let's say Gastrodon. How much does this do, Gastrodon? I think it kills me. This is going to be so close. Close combat kills me. Oh god. I think I do.
Now, does the if you sack
If
the
he
Kyurem
stops,
here,
it
does the
kills.
-3 defense Sucker Punch win?
-3 in defense. Sucker Punch. I think it's short. I think Sucker Punch is short. Here's Scarfed. I think we lose. I think we lose to Alex. The clutch Scarfed Urshifu at the end. If I was Rocky Helmet on anything.
Oh, come
I
on.
think I would have mine. I have to go for the Sucker Punch crit. All I have left is the Sucker Punch crit. Come on. Crit. No crit. GG Alex, that's literally as close as you could have got. Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh, he crits me at the end. That was,
Damn.
Yeah, I thought I was in such a commanding position, and then, you know, Urshifu things happen. I knew Urshifu going into this game was gonna be a huge problem.
That's the name of the game, right? That's the name of the game is I want to make sure that I'm commenting on all the videos as well. Gotta drive engagement. That's the way it goes, is that there's just, you know, speaking from experience, you're in a really commanding position, then all of a sudden, bam, Nasty Plot Infernape. Bam, Scarver Shifu. You know, that's absolutely crazy. That's absolutely insane. Wow. Wow. Where are my coach uploads here? Okay, so watch that. I would watch Kila's, but we didn't watch Addie's last week specifically because I played her. So I want to make sure that we get hers in.
It is a beautiful.
I want to make sure that we get hers in. Let me leave a like and drop the link here. There we go. All right. Link to Addie's channel. Go subscribe. Go leave a like if you have not already. All right. I love what is this intro? What is this intro here? All right. Intro into team builder. I guess I will watch the intro. I do want to watch the intro. I'm gonna nuke your AVD, but
It is a beautiful Saturday morning in Slateport City, and the town is rumbling about the upcoming shock.
very different from the usual content. Noted.
match. The London Shockwave have been making headlines in Slateport City as assistant coaches Plussel and Minun have made the town avid PPL followers. And after a shaky week 1, fans are eager for a stronger win from the Shockwave. A bit disgruntled over the messiness that took place over the week 1 game, rumors circle the town that Coach Addison has come to Hoenn to train her upcoming team for week 2.
I love that.
Just north on Route 110, Addison, having sneakily made her way to Hoenn, finishes her final preparation with her team. She consults team captain Deoxys on their upcoming strategy, leaning into Deoxys as a strong offensive threat this week. Deoxys readies itself to carry the team to a win. Greninja, exhausted after week 1, seeks a more relaxed role on the team.
Greninja needs a break in week 2.
Landing power whips.
Greninja adopted me last
Tinkaton
week.
tests its endurance, hoping for redemption from last week's critical hit. Mienshao, newly off the bench, is preparing itself for battle, hoping to make a strong debut this week and not forget anything too important. Rotom fan's just vibing, keeping the rest of the team cool in a very hot day.
I feel.
The Shockwave depart for Paldea shortly, hopeful for success. What is going on, Shockwave fans? Welcome to week 2 of the PPL. Where
That's
we
such
are
a cute
going
little intro. I love that.
Kiwaboom, aka Danny, aka the head coach of the NJ Goldangos. Now, this game will be post-commentated by me because my girlfriend was over and I was not able to record while she was over because she was trying to sleep, and I sort of just wasn't able to do it at the time. So before you click away, stay put because I will make this video.
Were you not 1-0 plus 3 against me? Am I an idiot? I thought you threw
really
last week.
freaking exciting. Hope you loved the little intro, and that was the cute little creative thing. Hopefully I could maybe make happen if I ever have to do a post-com again. We'll see. Who knows? Let me know.
Yeah, no, love the
but
intro.
yes,
I think that was a great
we are
touch.
going up against Kiwaboom, aka Danny. We started the season last week against CBAD, who played very well, incredibly well actually, and we ended up getting a bit unlucky, but ultimately lucky in the end by Chase making a tactical error in the end game and giving us the win. I fully acknowledge that. And we're looking
Tactical
for a
error?
cleaner win this time around. That is our goal for this season.
What? What did I do? I didn't snack Snorlax. That's what I didn't do.
For this week of this season, and we're gonna just try and
Maybe.
do just that. We have a really strong team who's been training in the Hoenn region and hoping that we can now be back in Paldea, kicking some butt against Danny. Danny in his week 1 had a bit of a rough start. He got to face the raging fury of gouging fire, which I definitely.
Oh yeah, he's trying to come
we
back
are
after
going
that
to
one.
Hopefully continue his losing streak and hopefully continue our winning streak into the beginning of this season. So without
Draft
further
League's
ado,
the only
let's,
time where
let's
you
get into
can
the
say I hope
So-
they lose. It's the only time you can say that.
game. We are here for the battle against
All right,
Kiwaboom.
all right, all right,
He has
all right,
a lot
let's-
of scary threats, but
There we go. All right, let's watch. Okay. Life Orb Speed, Sashgren. I thought, okay. AV Mienshao. Addie lied to me. She said she never brings Mienshao, but here it is, right here. We got Custap, Serena. Custap, the agenda that you're pushing right now. Air Balloon Tink, Helmet Rotom against Thunderous Therian. Oh my god. That just reminded me I have to play Kilo this weekend. Thunderous Therian, Roaring Moon, the Dunsparce annihilate Muck in Primarina. And Muck is a Terra Captain. Okay.
definitely also a pretty relieving team preview to see. What's not coming that you don't see on your screen is primarily Metagross, a Pokemon that I thought was really strong here with Bullet Punch priority. We don't see Donphan, which is absolutely huge because it means there's no removal on this team. We don't see Rotom Heat, which is not that big of a surprise. I thought Rotom Heat was the least likely Pokemon to come. And we don't see a Bomb Snow, which is not necessarily a surprise, but is definitely a relief not to see because my team doesn't switch in Blizzards amazingly. So
Yeah,
we
okay.
are looking forward to this match. These 6 Mons are definitely Pokemon that we've built to beat. And as far as sets go, here we go. Ooh, different layout, different cool thing. Gonna go through each of the different Mons. First of all, like I
Look
said,
at you. I love this. Okay. Win condition mixed last minute Psycho Boost. Dedicated lead spikes and die better than Quillfish. Okay. Might be considered slander in some territories, but okay. Never 2-hit KO'd by various special attackers. Physical bulk is there for Roaring Moon. Okay. Early game breaker, insurance versus dual screens, Terra Power Whip is over V-Create. Angry. Pickpocket Roaring Moon is kind of nutty. Pickpocket Roaring Moon is kind of nutty. Wall Roaring Moon make Roaring Moon cry. Rotom fan, physical wall, feeling witchy, just here for a good time. All right, I love it.
in the draft analysis per week, we're going to try and orient around WinCon Deoxys Speed or WinCon Greninja. Greninja got a little bit bruised up and definitely exhausted last week, being our win condition, carrying the team on its back to a victory. So we're using Deoxys Speed this time as our primary way to win the game. It is not only a breaker with Psy Boost and other mixed moves like low kick to hit Roaring Moon and Ice Beam to hit Thunderous Therian, but we are also Life Orb and hopefully going to outspeed everything. There's 2 means for Deoxys Speed to win, and that is A, it needs to outspeed everything on the field.
Yeah, I was about to say,
everything-
what's going to outspeed this? Like Setup Moon? There's like Scarf, because this is like popping up past like Electrode, isn't it? It's like 180. Yeah, what's gonna outspeed that? God himself? Like that's wild.
Everything on the field needs to take just a little bit of chip, whether that's through hazards or other possibilities. Otherwise, every move that Deoxys has on its moveset should be effective at doing at least 70 to 80% to most things with the Life Orb. So that's absolutely massive.
I like it.
As far as hazards go, we have the Greninja. I could have done hazard stack Quillfish and put Greninja in another role, but what I liked about Greninja this matchup is it beat Donphan, which Quillfish didn't. So Donphan didn't come. Quillfish probably is better against these 6, but for the matchup as a whole, Spike's Greninja made a lot of sense, especially since I can turn into a ground type against Lead Thunder Asterion and be immune to the electric move. But yeah, it's a dedicated lead. We're going to try and set up spikes, and we're going to hopefully die after that and bring in our other threats. So next we have Mienshao debuting this season.
Hopefully die after that. I love that.
Assault Vest this week with Regenerator and carrying Stab, Knockoff, Poison Jab, and U-Turn. It was really tough because I wanted to fit Axel on there to hit things like Thunder Asterion as well as Donphan, but had a bit of 4-move slot syndrome. But we want the Assault Vest so that we can switch into threats like Thunder Asterion. We're never 2-hit KO'd by Thunder Asterion with the Assault Vest, or we're never 2-hit KO'd.
Did I hear you say it gets
KO with Thunder Asterion.
Triple Axel?
And then we're also never 2-hit KO'd by Modest
Boomburst. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
So that's quite massive as well. So yeah, that's pretty big. And we are also putting some physical bulk in Mienshao in order to hopefully live a Roaring Moon hit, like a Dragon Claw or a Scale Shot.
Yeah,
we have enough bulk to live a +1 Dragon Claw or a +1 Scale Shot that only gets 4 hits. If it gets 5 hits, then it's a roll. But it's a very bulky Mienshao is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Bimbo Doll is back. It's the Serena. Hopefully it's going to land its Power Whips this time, and we're going to use it as an early game breaker. The Terra Grass switch-ins don't really exist. Obviously, there are 3 resistances on
Terra Power Whip. Terra Power Whip just hits absolutely nutty. No, this is Pokemon Premier League, Ethan. The SPL watch party's on Thursdays.
Fear Trip Axel, and the other one doesn't want to be knocked off. So regardless, it's pretty good. I was toying around with different options in terms of item. I was thinking about Loaded Dice Bullet Seed. I was thinking about Miracle Seed. I was thinking about even running Choice Scarf. But Custap Berry makes a lot of sense to get a surprise KO off on certain things such as the Thunder Asterion or the Roaring Moon. So both have
Custap
strong,
Berry. I gotta get on the wave.
Likelihood to come in and revenge Serena, and if I'm in Custap range or if I'm able to click Endure, then I should be pretty good. I also expect potentially Scarf Roaring Moon or Scarf Annihilate, so if I can Endure Custap, one of those two, and KO it, that's particularly great. And then I was writing calcs earlier, and Terra Grass Power Whip actually is a higher or a stronger move than a Victini's if you create. So I'm definitely really enjoying Terra Serena this season, and I'm definitely looking to use it more because it's just incredibly powerful. Pickpocket Tinkaton is here to wall Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon can only hit it with Earthquake, and since it can't hit it with Earthquake with the Air Balloon, it mandates that Roaring Moon has to hit me with a contact move in order to break my balloon, such as U-Turn and Knockoff. Once it hits me with U-Turn and Knockoff, it will take Roaring Moon's item. I anticipate Choice Scarf to come, so if it takes Roaring Moon's Choice Scarf, it means that Deoxys speeds it, and it frees it up as a win con. I can also do this versus Scarf Annihilate if it reveals to be Scarf early. And then we have a couple strange
it's all good, Ethan. No worries, bud.
A Steel Beam, which exists ideally to...
I'm just happy you were excited enough to come in here and watch the stream. Like, just saw that I was live and was like, fuck it! We get in there, and then you're here. So I appreciate it. No worries.
Not allowed Donphan to get a spinoff. So I could become the Choice Scarf, then I click Steel Beam twice.
This Pickpocket Air Balloon Tinkaton tech is kind of wild.
Just to beat the
Not gonna lie.
Roaring Moon as well. And then we have Old Reliable, the Rotom Fan, a Pokemon that I'm a huge fan of, and a Pokemon that I'm considering making a Terra option.
I do love Rotom Fan. I had Rotom Fan in my last Switch season, I believe it was. Rotom Fan is just
but the fact this has come before Ursaring has come is definitely a bit of a testament to how I'm sort of thinking about using this team. But we'll see as the week progresses.
Rotom Fan
was here for a couple months that didn't show up, actually, mainly Metagross, but it works quite well still against Annihilate and Roaring Moon. Getting the Rocky Helmet chip off against both these Pokemon is massive, and it was the last montage of the team. I was considering a bunch of other options. I had like a DD on this team. I had a couple other Pokemon on this team as well. I believe I had like Swampert at one point, I had Dragonite at one point. Most Mons on my team made it to some draft of this team one way or another, but Rotom Fan ended up being the one of choice because the Rocky Helmet chip is so massive against Annihilate and Metagross as well. And you might say, well, it has Rotom Fan or Rotom Heat and Thunder Asterion on his team. Rotom Heat I didn't think was coming, so I was just taking a gamble there. And then as far as Thunder Asterion goes, we're feeling very witchy today because Will-O-Wisp Hex is actually a 2 KO. So if I can Will-O-Wisp Thundurus...
that's why we're feeling witchy. I understand now.
Burn chip, so it's actually a 2 KO, believe it or not. I don't have very much special attack investment.
Will-O-Wisp and
Rotom Fan I'm just excited to bring. It's here for a good time. It's definitely a bit of a team cheerleader, but he's going to show up off the bench a couple times, and I'm just a huge fan of the Pokemon, so we'll see how we do. Alright, so let's get going with the match. He is going to lead out with the Dunsparce, and I'm leading off the Greninja. Dedicated plan for the dedicated lead is to get up spikes. And no Donphan means no removals. Any spikes that go up here will be permanent, so that's what we're going to do. And regardless of what this wants to do...
Yeah, get up as many spikes as you can.
Spikes are so necessary for the Deoxys Speed win con this week. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick spikes, become the ground type, which I don't think is too relevant in this scenario. If Glare didn't affect ground types, then perhaps it would be. But in this case, it doesn't. We're just going to get up one layer of spikes as Moonburst is going to come off. Now here is already where I make my first misplay of this game, and that is by staying in, or rather not staying in. And I actually look at this damage, and it kind of spooks me a bit, and I kind of say to myself, you know what, let me go into Mienshao right now and try and soak up 2 Boom Bursts and since I'm AV, I'm able to do that, especially since this boom burst feels to, you know, not be specs or anything. But, you know, it basically means I'm about to take a huge chunk of damage. Now I can't take, you know, 2 T-bolts from Thunderous, for example. So here I click Knockoff, expecting potential Terra Ghost to come off. If it is Terra Fairy, it's not the end of the world, because I can go back into Greninja and click Gunk Shot against Terra Fairy to Dunsparce afterwards.
True. Okay.
And it ends up being Terra Fairy to Dunsparce. So even though this Knockoff isn't going to do a ton, I can't necessarily die to any one hit. Terra Blast is even doing less than Boom Burst. And I get rid of the leftovers, which is quite huge. But Glare is massive, because it's going to put me in a position where, frankly, I just, like, can't, you know, outspeed things like Primarina, for example, or even this is Dunsparce, since I have very little speed on this. Another thing I noticed during this turn is that I actually am missing some EVs on Mienshao, so that's going to bite me in the butt a little bit, but it is what it is. Now, actually, U-turn is a slow U-turn, and I'm wondering if he'll know this or not. The idea here would just be tank the next Boom Burst, get a slow U-turn off, and I can go in to Greninja, but he actually thinks that I'm going to switch out, or that the U-turn will go first and double clears me, so this works out perfectly for me. And even though it makes me paralyzed and have some HP gone, this is actually not the worst case scenario for me. I can go back into my dedicated lead that I was just supposed to sack turn 2, and click Gunk Shot, which has a roll to kill, but I freak out about the accuracy, and misplay by going into Serena. Now, this isn't the worst thing in the world, because I've EV'd the Serena to live 2 Boom Bursts, and Terra Grass Power Whip just as much has a roll KO. So
all right, let's go. Let's go Terra Grass Power Whip.
5% more accurate.
Redeem
Not
yourself.
really thinking through the fact that if I don't get this roll or I miss the hit, a glared Serena would be absolutely atrocious here. So I make a bit of a misplay in this sequencing as well. You know, Serena had infinite more value than Greninja at this point in the match, and by, you know, making this risk, I put myself in a position where I'm taking damage on this thing, or get this thing being paralyzed, whatever it is. So I go for the Power Whip, and it's just barely going to miss out on the KO. There was a couple rolls where it could have done it, but nope. And now he's going to get to outspeed me with Glare, which means that he could roost this turn and fish for a full para / miss, or he just Boom Burst for damage. But I am EV to live 2 of these Boom Bursts, so I can try and nab the KO if I want to. I guess I'm being very ballsy this turn, just assuming he's not going to click Roost, which I guess is fair enough at this point in the game. But I do live 2 of these Boom Bursts, with the exception of the fact that he has a bit of investment on this is Dunsparce, about 44 EVs, which is going to turn the 0% chance to a KO into something like an 11% chance to a KO with Boom Burst. So even if I get fully paralyzed here, which is only a 25% chance, I should still be coming away with this exchange with only 50% lost on my Serena, but I do get fully paralyzed, and he gets a close to max roll against the Serena, which is not good at all, because it means that it's only going to take a you know, another roll that's really high to KO me here. So I believe at this point, since he's gotten the max roll this first hit, the next hit is only 3 rolls to KO, and it's 2. So he gets sort of back-to-back max rolls plus the full para, and that means essentially that my answer to you know, the Primarina and my way to fight back against some of his speed controls, such as like Scarf Annihilate or Scarf Roaring Moon, is gone, and that's really bad. And what I should have done is I should have just gone into Greninja, should have clicked Gunk Shot, and even if Gunk Shot missed out on the roll, at the very least I would have, you know, still had Serena, and Serena was more valuable than Greninja. So we're self-reflective on this, but nonetheless, you know.
I think it's always important to be self-reflective. I think it's important to take time to do that.
It's something about the Dunsparce, like it's not good, and I just keep choking around it.
So post-coms
you know,
are I think post-coms are always a great way to kind of reflect, but also if you have those viewers that obviously know every turn in the comment section, it's also a great way to kind of nip that in the bud. We're like, yes, I said this in my post-com.
Still kind of sucks between the 25% pair chance and the 11% chance for that Boom Burst to a KO me. As always, it means that Bimbo Doll is disappointing mother. So here we go. It's fine. It's whatever. I mean, Serena's been good so far this season.
Jesus Christ.
Like, if it didn't like miss or get fully paralyzed, it would be okay. But I don't know, switching into this muck. I mean, arguably I could go into Rotom here, but I think Rotom's still too valuable, and I don't want it to get like paralyzed from like a Poison Touch, Poison Jab here. So I think a second layer of spikes is the most beneficial to me, because it's guaranteed to put things like it's Primarina in range of you know, Psycho Boost after some periods of time, or if the Roaring Moon is defense investment, it means it's going to die to a low kick. It just seems to have more effect. So what I could do here, arguably, is I could go into the Noodler and click Psycho Boost, but there's 2 stops to this. A is that it could be Pyapa Berry, which means that he would just KO me back with Knockoff, and that would be really bad. B is that it could be Assault Vest, and Assault Vest has a couple rolls to live, even a modest Psycho Boost from Deoxys if it's max HP, max Spadaf. So while I could go into the Noodler and just try and claim a KO right now, I think it's safer to go into the Rotom. So we're going to do that. We're going to go to Overliable and click Willow. And
I think that's a great play. I think that's a great play.
Perhaps the best move was to double, but I don't really know what I would have doubled into necessarily. I guess it would have had to be into Mienshao, but even then, like, I'm fully paralyzed. You know, it's a bit terrifying. So the idea of clicking Willow and then maybe trying to click Hex afterwards, or get a Pain Split off after this thing damages me, seems to, in my mind at this moment, get me more mileage. And so Willow's safe. Plus, if he decides to stay in for some reason, it means I get to burn the muck. So I consider going into Mienshao here, but unfortunately, because that little bit of chip I took and the sort of miss EVs that I could have put in Spadaf that I just like didn't have on this Mienshao at all, I actually don't live 2 T-bolts from this range from, like, you know, a modest Thunderous. So I am now in a position where I can either Pain Split or Hex. I fear a Nasty Plot, so I Hex rather than Pain Split. Probably should have Pain Splitted, but Nasty Plot was quite scary.
I think getting as much chip on there as you can is great.
I don't think I can let Rotom go down, because Rotom is pretty necessary for this muck and can Pain Split back up. Mienshao is not just miss EV'd, but is also in range of 2 T-bolts now, so, and paralyzed, so honestly it seemed to have less value. But this chip is still nice because it puts it in range of Ice Beam. It even puts it in range of Knockoff, which means that I don't necessarily care about the Spit F drops from Psycho Boost when it comes to KOing the Sunday. So that being said, I still think Pain Split was the right play. I could have Pain Splitted to have higher health on Rotom and then gone into Mancha afterwards. And if it was Nasty Plot, then I just would have cried. At a certain point, you just have to hope it's not. So yeah, we are going to click knockoff here. It does guarantee the KO. I take a little bit of time just to make sure. It definitely does because Deoxys is powerful and broken. I'm like literally like max attack, max special attack on this thing with Life Worm. So
max attack, max special attack. I mean, when you have 180 base speed, you might as well, right?
That not Pain Splitting here is going to hurt me is because Primarina is going to come in here, and if it has some bulk on it, it's not going to die to just one Psycho Boost, and I don't have a switch in anymore since Rotom is quite low. And since I didn't, since Serena essentially did not win the exchange with Didon Sparks because of all those unfortunate percentages, I'm not gonna have a switch in for this. And you can tell I'm gonna go into my Pokemon and I'm gonna look and I'm gonna say, look, if Tinkaton gets its balloon popped, I can't win with Deoxys because I need to pickpocket the Scarf Annihilate and the Roaring Moon, and I can't lose Rotom because it's just gonna put me back in the same situation. So I have to go for the crit here. I have no choice. I have to go for the crit. And look at that. That's the Queen of Traffic.
Let's go.
That's what you get when you.
It's not. Hey.
At this point,
it is not. It is not hacks if you call it. It is not hacks if you call it. That was skill.
I looked at the game state and I said the only way I have any chance of winning here is if I click Psycho Boost in this current moment and get a crit, and that's exactly what I did.
Yep.
And sometimes it's
not hacks if you
not
call
just
it.
about getting lucky, but it's about knowing when you need to get lucky. If I was going for, if I was in this point and I was on the back foot and I wanted to go for a 2-0, I would not have made that play, right? Just click Psycho Boost. But I wanted to win. I wasn't going for the lower differential. I wanted to win. If that went wrong, then this was going to be a differential loss. But that gave me the best chance of winning this game, so I had to go for it. And it's about recognizing that shit. So this is booster energy. That's huge, and it means that once I can force this thing out and make it switch, I will be able to outspeed it and kill it with low kick after the spikes chip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Tinkaton and pray that he's either clicked Earthquake or Dragon Dance and has not broken my balloon, and thankfully he does just that. I think it was a misplay for him to do that. I think it makes sense for him to click Knockoff this turn, but he doesn't, and that's really nice. Play rough, and unless he has Fire Fang for some reason,
hey, what's up,
Thriller? Even if he does have Fire Fang,
Sub Amnesia Iron Defense stored
and since booster energy is consumed, I won't pickpocket anything. So
Bruh.
long as I can somehow pickpocket the Annihilate, because I'm terrified that this is a Scarf Annihilate. So that's the reason I can't stay in here, is because I want to keep my Air Balloon safe.
Oh yeah, you have
the
to.
The only way I lose this is the Scarf Annihilate back. And the way he's playing it, it kind of seems like it's Scarf Annihilate, especially since the Roaring Moon wasn't Scarf. So I'm convinced at this point I need to keep Tinkaton alive so I can take a hit from Scarf Annihilate, pickpocket the Scarf, and then it's going to mean that from this game state, Deoxys Speed will be able to win the game, especially if I can get some chip on this Muck, because it will mean that I only need to click a Psycho Boost against the Annihilate, barring I land the 90% accurate move, and everything else I can click Low Kick, and hopefully if I chip this Muck enough with the combination of Rocky Helmet and like Pain Split and stuff, then that's also going to range of knockoff. I'm pretty sure it's in range of knockoff after Spikes switching out from this point anyway, so that's why the switching into Roaring Moon Helmet chip is also so crucial. So Pain Split's going to just solidify that even more, plus cover a switch into Roaring Moon or Annihilate. So he knocks off here and gets the poison. Makes sense. He's hit twice now, so
I mean,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Here I make a horrific play, because if this Annihilate is Scarf, I need to keep Tinkaton's item alive, and to be honest, I was just rushing, and I did not calc this damage, and I just assumed that Full Switch would KO this thing, and it
oh
didn't. And
no!
I'm forced to either switch into the Deoxys and die, which it would be bad, or go into the Tinkaton, and the issue with that is it's going to be that I pickpocket the Assault Vest, and that's awful, because it means that if it's Scarf Annihilate, I'll no longer be able to take the Scarf. It's going to outspeed my Deoxys, because I don't have any speed investment in Deoxys. I'll pickpocket the AV, I guess that's something, but yeah, now I have no means to really deal with this Annihilate. So there's two ways to win here. From this point, through all the misplays and through all the RNG, and that is A, to hope that Annihilate does not trigger Scarf, or B, to essentially attempt to win the 1v1 with Tinkaton versus Annihilate. If I could just, for some reason, take two hits, like a Drain Punch into a Rage Fist, or that he potentially doesn't bulk up or something like that, and for some reason I'm able to make it so that Play Rough is a 2 KO. I'm not sure if he has a lot of bulk, then it isn't. And I imagine if he was a bulk upset where he could change up moves, he would have a lot of bulk. So I'm not sure. I'm not really calculating at this point. At this point, I know what the moves I have to make are. There's not really any pivots I can make that.
Do you just like play rough and a Steel Beam?
Here, and that sucks because it's a crit, and it makes me think, okay, well now there's no way I live a Rage Fist. I just assume, right? But Play Rough is a 2 KO, which means that there's no defense investment in this thing, or at least not as much as I had thought. Especially since I barely have any attack on this Tinkaton. So if I do live this, Play Rough will KO, and Deoxys will KO the Roaring Moon. So that's pretty big. I just go for that, and he switches up moves. He's not choiced, and I live. Let's fucking go, Lucy Lou. So
man.
I definitely say Tinkaton doing a ton of work here, redeeming itself from last week after getting crit. It still got crit. It's clearly, it loves being crit for some reason, but it actually persevered in spite of the crit and actually KO'd the monster.
Yeah, his win con right here is that he dodges the Play Rough.
Let Tinkaton trade blows with it for speed to win.
I was gonna say Dragon Dance to outspeed that.
Tinkaton just beat it 1v1 without Deoxys having to
with the low kick,
which actually saves me clicking in an accurate move. So well done, Tinkaton. Deoxys is just gonna come in. It's gonna click low kick. It's gonna get to hit Roaring Moon.
Let's go.
Physical attack. And that's great. Like the original version of this build was
Damn.
Actually
That was a
just
good
Ice Beam.
game.
I still had Ice Beam on this build, but it was Ice Beam just for the wrong moon, and I clicked
That was a good game. Wow. She's cracked. Oh my God. That was a game. That, oh. Love that. Love that. Okay. Watch Matt's. Eddie, Jay McGee's. And Dave. I kind of want to watch Dave's. Just because I need to know the story. We're going to watch Dave's for the story. I don't want to kill his watch time. Someone remind me next week we got to watch Steve's. Someone remind me next time we got to watch Stevo's. I gotta watch Dave's for the story. After last week, I'm invested. Is Dave channel, go subscribe. All right. But I'm gonna kill your view duration.
Holy crap, Dave, you're right. I saw the videos. What the hell is happening?
I don't know, man. Everything is so messed up. Alex and I got these weird invitations to the PPL. Superblast gone missing, and I don't.
Okay, slow down. Just tell me everything.
And now I'm 0-1 again. I had to face one of the best coaches right out of the gate, and we're no closer to knowing who's doing this.
I mean, look, this is all pretty new to me. You know, I'm just getting back into the scene, and obviously I know I created the league back in the day, and I'm back now, but I don't know that I have the level of influence that I used to in the PPL. RTLPD on the case.
Alex has contacted that Detective Striker, I think it is, but I don't know. We've got a history, Jack. You gotta help us, man. You created this league. You've got to have more sway than the commissioners, and I don't know if they can be trusted. Is there anything you can do?
Look, I'll do what I can, alright? I battle Alex this week, so at the very least he'll get a fair fight. I mean, you face Necro, right?
Yeah, and look, I'm worried about him too. I mean, did you see his analysis? It's talking about demons and summoning. I don't know, it's all a bit too familiar.
It was weird. I'm sure Necro wouldn't be trying to target you. I mean, he's always been a good man. His behaviour, yeah, it's a little worrying. Look, it's going to be okay. I'm back for good now. I'll see about reaching out to the commissioners and finding out.
Need a Grammy for this. Emmy, whatever the award is.
some
Golden Globe.
information. Just stay on your guard around them for now and be careful who you trust.
Okay. Look, thanks, Jack. It means a lot that you're on our side here, man.
No problem, man.
Done. Oh, it's still going.
Okay, let's get this tea built.
This is Necro, and I'm sick of waiting. I want victory, and this time nothing will screw it up. They are just the players in my master plan. Shroom Raver shall be the first sacrifice. Prepare for trouble indeed. King Frost is going to be so pleased. Billiam!
Yeah, boss.
Bring me the pig's blood.
Pig's blood?
We have a ritual to start.
Oh, does it
What am I watching?
gotta be pig's blood? Yeah,
Yes,
like-
it has to be pig's. Do
Does it-
not mix
think
up
about
the
it.
animals again, or I will...
What am I watching?
Hello, everyone.
What am I watching? Oh my god. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna put the playback speed on 0.75 over on the other one. All right. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm just watching. I don't know what I was watching. That was a masterpiece. I don't know who Killian Murphy is, but I know who Shroom Raver is. Oh my god. Love it. All right. Dave Zudo is on 0.75 off to the side. Your AVD is going to be crazy. All right. Oh, playback speed. I almost don't want to watch Necros in 1.5 because I feel like the speed up is going to like ruin the ambiance. Let's find out.
Hello there, YouTube. I am Necro.
It's even better slowed down.
Steve-O. Today, we have a battle in the Pokemon Premier League Season 2 versus Shroom Raver and the Parasect Germain. Now, the first part of the video, of course, will be reviewing the team that I used in the matchup.
All right.
And there will be a timestamp in case you want to jump straight into the action.
All right. So, Sun. We've seen this. Sun, small hail core in the back, or snow core in the back. Couple different engines here. Love it. And then we got Dave's team. Feisty, scary as always. Okay.
Of course, thank you so much for being here with me today. And you'll notice right away some immediate upgrades because I got past this wonderful DLC2 prep doc. This was a document that was actually created by Ballhawk, and I believe KJ also did some updates on it too. So thank you very much to, I don't remember who gave it to me first. It was either Onesie or Dave or...
Name that you know me by.
Which is Mr. B.
But thank you for passing it to me because it immediately elevated my ability to look at the teams. For those of you who don't know, I have a little bit of a different method for when I'm preparing for battles. Number one, I write down my teams in my notebooks. And number two, I just like to take like a copious amounts of notes when I'm doing things. So having a secondary way to really visualize the matchup was very beneficial. And you guys get this handy graphic whenever I am talking about the matchup for the team prep here. So you can see that my opponent, Shroom Raver, he and I have battled several times over the years, and he and I go way back. So I knew to make sure that I brought some, just a little bit of extra spice for this battle. He's coming to the
Extra
battle with
spice.
Mew, Enamorous Incarnate, Sinistra that can Terra into Ghost, Steel, or Fairy, Fortress, Entei, Raikou, Hitmonchan, Zangoose, the Arbok, and the Stone Journer. Zangoose can also Terra into Normal, or Fighting, or Ghost. So two very powerful Terra captains there, both of them very viable for this matchup. Now right away, you'll notice that he has a Fire type in Entei, and Entei would love to hit my team in the sun. I ended up going with this matchup with Clefable with a very maximum defense set. I ended up going Calm Mind, Moonlight, Flamethrower, and Moonblast with heavy duty boots and Unaware. That is just in case he tries to set up with the Mew, or the Garchomp, or the Zangoose, and to a lesser extent, the Hitmonchan and the Arbok. All these are physical threats that can set up against my team, and having Unaware Clefable with Moonlight and the Sun will give me some great recovery, and Unaware, of course, would ignore my opponent's stat boost, and each of those Pokemon that can set up, Clefable can hit pretty hard, barring the Arbok. That is number one here. Clefable also gives my team a really decent lead just to set up stuff rocks early. I was worried about there being hidden focus sashes here and there, because if a Pokemon comes in with full HP, and it has a focus sash and it's hit, even if it would knock it out, that focus sash will keep it alive with 1 HP.
No,
So
I like that.
really
I like that reasoning.
break that.
Clefable's a great
The next
lead.
thing that I was bringing to this matchup is my Galarian Slowking. Here I have an excellent matchup because really his only ways to hit it really hard are the obvious ground type Garchomp or an Amoristerian with Earth Power. He could also carry something like Extra Sensory on his Raikou or really strong ground type moves from maybe the Stone Journer.
Is the
Ghost type
Hisuian Samurott a... Did that actually get drafted? Because I feel like it's like all the way down here. I don't know if that's a mistake or not. No, I'm actually looking at Dave's head right now, and it's okay. Never mind.
With
Never
max
mind.
HP
It's actually on
and
there.
max special defense. That's right, we're going max on both this week. That means that the Sinistra really isn't a threat unless it sets up with Calm Mind. If he elects to set up with Calm Mind, I am bringing Sludge Bomb and Earthquake, Chilly Reception, and Toxic Spikes on my Galarian Slowking. You might ask why Toxic Spikes on a team when
That's
he
a
has
heat
ground and
set.
poison type, but I did not foresee Arbok coming to this matchup. Arbok really struggles to take hits from my team, and even if it comes with like Intimidate to try to block some of my more physical attackers, I have so many different ways to hit it and outspeed it that if it tried to do something like a Scale Shot set to set up, I can just really overwhelm it. So I didn't see Arbok coming to this match.
I agree with that.
Arbok also doesn't have a good way to hit Galarian Slowking for very much damage, and so I figured I could always just use my own Earthquake against it. Earthquake also helps in case Sinistra Terras into the Steel type, whereas the Sinistra Terra types into Fairy, I can just use Sludge Bomb. Earthquake gives me a way to hit something like Assault Vest Raikou or something like a Choice Specs Raikou that's locked into something else that's not Shadow Ball against my Galarian Slowking.
I
can hit it with the Earthquake and do a lot of damage. Even without any offensive investment in Earthquake, Earthquake can break any substitute on Raikou, and it gives me a clean way to 2-hit KO something like a Terra, Steel, Sinistra. But really, I don't have to do big damage with Slowking. I just need to get it in, set up Toxic Spikes, and then chip away at a few things. The reason why I need things chipped down is, number one, if I don't have any entry hazards up, I just foresee some focus sashes in here. Also, things like the Fortress and the Mew can take a lot of hits. Also, Mew, for those of you who don't know, it can learn any TM in the game. And hilariously, I actually prepped my entire team, and for some reason, this was before I got past the dock, by the way, but I prepped my entire team, and I was looking at the matchup again, and I noticed that I had written down Mew, but I had done the whole team prep digitally, and I hadn't looked back at my notes. And I was like, why did I write down Mew? That's interesting. And I went and I looked, and Shroom Raver had drafted Mew, and I had not prepped for it. On the other side, though, it's kind of hard to prep for Mew just because it can run so many different.
Why did I write down Mew? Oh, I love it.
And offensively, and so
I love
decided
it.
to honestly kind of ignore it in my team building.
Hey,
I ran
Daria.
some out to make sure that my offensive Pokemon could hit it hard enough. And
Oh
I was
my
like, I'm
god,
just gonna
I'm
try to
in
roll that
fucking
thing.
tears. Why did I write down Mew?
If I see it right away, maybe Clefable can set up on it.
Oh,
But I figured if I see it right away, it's probably going to set entry hazards. If I see it later on,
I'm crying.
probably going to try to do more damage. So I was like, we'll deal with that Mew when it shows up. Mew's normally invisible when it's hanging around anyway. So the next thing that I brought was
no,
Massive
no,
Titan.
truly,
Here I brought
truly,
the
you
Belly
can't,
Drum.
you can't prep from Mew. You cannot prep from Mew. Like I absolutely, I don't know. I can't prep from you. If anybody can prep from you, kudos.
Maximum attached set with Belly Drum, Ice Shard, Earthquake, and Knockoff. For this matchup, all I need are Ice Shard and Earthquake. I don't really even need Knockoff. Knockoff is nice just on the off case something weird happens, but
Yep.
in here, Ice Shard hits everything on the first row. It hits everything on the second row except for the Fortress, which does not like Earthquake.
Yep.
And then the Entei goes down to the Earthquake as well. And then everything else like an Ice Shard. The reason why Ice Shard is important here is because look at his priority options. So on his team, you can learn priority moves. Entei gets extreme speed. Technically, the Zangoose and the Hitmonchan both get priority moves as well. So we had a lot of priority options here.
Okay.
But they are almost all physical priority moves. If the snow is up, so Titan's defense gets boosted by 50%. And after my Citrus Berry, that means I'd be at 75% if I use Belly Drum and cut my HP in half. And then I got my Citrus Berry back. So I put max attack, but then a lot into defense. I put 98 into my defense, leaving 160 points in speed, just in case he brought a Scarf Samurott. That was the only thing that I was worried about, because Samurott could use Sacred Sword, and that would slice cleanly through any sort of defensive boost that I had.
Yep. Okay, that's fair.
Now here, if I get up a Belly Drum and the Fortress is still alive, that might be slightly annoying because he could just Gyro Ball me in the snow. With so Titan's Slush Rush ability, my speed gets doubled. So really all I needed was Ice Shard. If I can get off a Belly Drum and get up Ice Shard, then this game is good to go. Now, what if I'm not able to Chilly Reception into Titan? What can I do to play around that? Well, it's time to bring Zebstrika off the bench with an Expert Belt Sap Sipper set.
Oh, let's
Sap Sipper
go.
allows me to come in on a possible Matcha Gotcha coming from the Sinistra. Granted, it's probably a poor idea to swap.
There's so many moves in this like with the new DLCs and stuff that I'm like, those are not real moves. Like when I hear somebody legitimately say Matcha Gotcha, I'm like, that's not a move. Like Mystic Power, that's not a move.
Just Shadow Ball, and that will blow poor Zebstrika away. With Expert Belt, I decided to go for pure coverage. We're going to Terra type into the Ice type with max attack and max speed, and 4 special attack. With high horsepower, Terra Blast, Overheat, and Super Cell Slam. Now with this Zebstrika, of course, you can see the speed tiers on the screen. I outspeed his entire team with Zebstrika, so it would just be kind of silly to not bring it. And this will also allow me to see if he has something Scarf, whether I could see Scarf Enamorous coming, Scarf Garchomp wouldn't be horrible, Scarf Raikou, or Specs Raikou, Scarf Entei. He just has so many things that he can bring Scarf, and so I want to be able to punish him if he does not have the Scarf on the right Pokemon. In the last 2 slots, I did decide to go with the regular Sun mode for my team. I was hesitant to bring this because Sun does power up Entei Sacred Fire, but I also figured Torkoal is my swap into Entei anyway, and so I can just yawn it if it's here, and we'll go from there. So Torkoal, I did go max HP, max defense as well to match Clefable. Max HP, max defense allows me...
No nature? Neutral nature? Neutral nature?
there. So
Better
Torkoal,
than
I did go
Showdown?
max HP, max defense as well to match Clefable. Max HP, max defense allows me to be a secondary check to something like the Zangoose, the Hitmonchan. I don't need any investment to beat the Fortress with my Torkoal. It does allow me to check the Entei very nicely. And if he happens to go physical on Mew, which I did not foresee here, I could check that as well. On my Torkoal, I ran Lava Plume, Yawn, Rapid Spin, and Solar Beam, because with Lava Plume, that gives me a safe move to throw off and try to fish for burns.
Yep.
I really wanted burns on anything that I could take them on, especially if, for example, Enamorous came, that is not affected by the Toxic Spikes because it's a flying type. So if I could snag a burn on it, that would also help cover for any sort of contrary superpower set that he has there.
Okay.
Yawn is my default move to deal with the Entei. I could have run Scorching Sands or Earth Power, but I really wanted to just force the Entei out. So every time I get an opportunity, I'm going to swap in my Torkoal on the Entei and then click Yawn for the most part. After that, Rapid Spin, just because with Fortress and the Samurott, I just really didn't want to deal with Hisui and Samurott stacking up all those different hazards on me. Such a pain. Solar Beam gives me a really solid way to hit Hisui and Samurott, which is excellent. But yeah, I did not want to deal with that. Ceaseless Edge from Hisuian Samurott sets up spikes at the same time as doing dark damage, and so while I knew my Torkoal could take the hits, I anticipated getting entry hazard stack myself. So my only goal was really to get out the toxic spikes, but that's why I put the heavy duty boots on Clefable. And
Correct in the
I ended
battle.
up going with the heavy duty boots on
All
Torkoal.
mistake on a showdown. All right, for sure.
On those two. In the final slot, we have Walking Wake with choice specs, and I adjusted the EV so that the photosynthesis boost, so that way I functionally will have +1 speed and +1 special attack with the choice specs. I went with Hydro Steam, Flamethrower, Draco Meteor, and Dragon Pulse because he doesn't really have a swap in for Walking Wake. Like, he can guess the 50-50 and try to bring in an Amorous and try to snag it in on, oh, he went for the Dragon move. But if I go for Hydro Steam, an Amorous is gone. Same thing with something like the Mew or the Dragonite, and to a lesser extent the Hisuian Samurott. They're all bulky enough to take a hit from the right move, but if I had the photosynthesis boost, even if they have a choice scarf, I still outspeed every single one of them. The only thing that I was worried about there is something like maybe going for Draco Meteor and being at -2, and then letting something like the Mew come in and set up. Mew could also be just really, really bulky and annoying, and fortunately, Mew doesn't get recovery moves, but Mew could absolutely be spec'd here to take hits from Walking Wake, so that might be something that I had to wear down. He could also bring in the...
They get rid of Mew's recovery moves? They get rid of everything's recovery moves.
Have to be careful clicking Draco Meteor, but I do think basically every time I click it, something dies. So that was the full team. In case you're joining me just now, right before the battle, we have maximum HP and maximum defense Clefable with heavy duty boots, with Calm Mind, Moonlight, Flamethrower, and Moonblast. Generally as a dedicated lead here, and I'm going to swap that out if I see an Amorous.
So he says Flamethrower, but the showdown set,
every time I click it, something dies.
The showdown sets at Stealth Rock.
That was the full team. In case you're joining me just now, right before the battle, we have maximum HP and maximum defense Clefable with heavy duty boots, with Calm Mind, Moonlight, Flamethrower, and Moonblast. Generally as a dedicated lead here, and I'm going to swap that out if I see an Amorous lead. Just because I don't want it taking so much damage.
We'll see what he brought if it was Flamethrower or Stealth Rock.
Sludge Bomb, Earthquake for the Raikou, and for a lesser extent for the Sinistra tearing into a Ghost type, Chilly Reception, and Toxic Spikes. Slowking's main role here is to get up the Toxic Spikes and then look for an opportunity to use Chilly Reception. And Slowking is max defense, max special defense, and max HP with the Sassy nature. After that, we have Titan with the Citrus
Lost
Berry,
Roost and Soft Boiled?
running 252 attack,
Crazy.
98 defense and 160 speed.
That's a
for
tough one.
Samurott. Belly Drum, Ice Shard, Earthquake, and Knockoff. Really here, just get in after a Belly Drum and click Ice Shard every single time. It just blows things out of the water, bar the Entei and the Fortress, and those get handled by Earthquake. After that, we have Expert Belt Zebstrika, which outspeeds his entire team. That is running max attack and speed with 4 in special attack with high horsepower, Terra Blast Ice, Overheat, and Supercell Slam. Walking Wake with choice specs and the photosynthesis boost is for the speed with Hydro Steam, Flamethrower, Draco Meteor, and Dragon Pulse. And then finally Lava Plume, Yawn, Rapid Spin, and Solar Beam on a Torkoal, also running the heavy duty boots with max HP and max defense. So
you gotta run those boots against like Hisuian Samurott and stuff. I respect it.
Checking out this quick team builder, and it's time for the battle. Alrighty, so thank you all again. I just keep thanking you all. I have so much gratitude in me this week because I can feel it. Can you feel it? The darkness, the chilly.
I have so much gratitude in me this week. I love that.
Reception that's coming. I just love it. You can see that Shroom Reaver has brought his Mew, the Hisuian Samurott, the Garchomp, the Namorous incarnate form.
That's like the exact 6 he prepped for.
With this,
that is like dead ass Necro was like, yeah, he's gonna bring these 6. That's crazy.
And I'm going to lead with Clefable. Now, if he does lead with his Enamorous, that would constitute an immediate swap out into Galarian Slowking. We have to be careful with that because although Galarian Slowking can take some special hits, Enamorous can run Earth Power, and that would do a lot of damage to my Galarian Slowking. With max HP and max special defense, I'm always 2-hit KO if he's running like a Life Orb or a Choice Specs, but if he locked into the Earth Power like that, I would be able to tell that damage right away, and I could swap to something else. Now, since he
okay, so it is Stealth Rock over Flamethrower in the actual game. Okay.
A Sash lead. He could also try to set up Substitute Swords Dance or something like that. I didn't want to predict too much right here. I could have gone straight for rocks, but I just wanted the damage immediately in case I needed to break a Sash on this. He does swap out to the Entei immediately, and he took that relatively well for me not having any special attack investment. The Fable's no slouch on the special attacking side, and so here I'm like, if he has Iron Head, he might click it. The sun's not up, so I don't think he's going to click Sacred Fire. And so expecting him to go for Iron Head, I went into Torkoal, which does set up the sun, powering up his fire-type moves. And he does go straight for Sacred Fire. So I possibly could have stayed in there, unless he was choice banded. It just wasn't worth risking that early in the battle.
Good yawn.
And right here, as I said before, if Torkoal comes in on the Entei, we click Yawn. So I immediately went for Yawn. And he does just go back out to Garchomp, which that's why I like the Yawn tech. So he could stay in here in Earthquake or set up some hazards or try to set up, but that means he's going to fall asleep if he stays in here. Now, I was very tempted right here to go to Walking Wake, expecting him to maybe go for Earthquake or possibly swap back to Entei. But I also didn't want to risk going in the Walking Wake and just taking a Dragon-type move for no reason. And so I went back to Clefable just as the safe switch. He does go back to Entei, and since I went back to Clefable, I was like, okay, I'm not going to go back to Torkoal.
Now it's a Sun, Sacred Fire.
Here and click Stealth Rocks. thinking, okay, if he goes for a Sun Boosted Sacred Fire, I can't take that, and I really need to get up Stealth Rocks because we're already swapping around.
Oh, big flinch, big flinch, huge flinch, big value.
I thought it would. And then he flinches me, so I don't even get my Stealth
Big
Rocks.
value flinch.
But that damage did not indicate banded, and so I wasn't really sure what he was. If I figured if he's going to stay in here and go for that again, I'm going to go out to Walking Wake now and resist the Iron Head, and that if he didn't swap up moves, that would mean that he was probably Scarfed, is what I was thinking. So I go out into Walking Wake, and now I'm underneath the sun. I get the speed boost, and I outspeed into either way. And I was thinking, what is he going to swap to? And I decided to go for Hydro Steam just because the sun is up. Again, this is a choice specs in the sun, Hydro Steam, and this does nothing to the Mew. This did so little damage, and I was really disappointed.
Oh, I don't
by
think he caught
that.
the sun
Kind of
one
reminded me
away.
of my last week battle with Vepsis, where I was like, all right, let's see the damage, and then Deoxys Defense came in and took basically nothing. So I was like, is this an assault vested Mew? Did someone bring this suited up Mew versus me? Unfortunate. So we're gonna need to whittle down this Mew. And not knowing what the Mew would really be doing, especially if it was assault vested, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna swap out. Maybe he'll try to set up spikes or something if he's not assault vested. And I based on the calc, it really did seem like he was vested to me.
Oh,
so
good
just go straight for
good
U-turns. I go back
U-turn.
to Clefable. I was hoping he would try to set up and I could recover my HP if he stayed in there. Here, after a long time of thinking about it, I decided to go out into my Galarian Slowking because I figured he really wasn't incentivized to just throw off a Moonblast here. He does go for Moonblast, and so I don't take that much damage, but I do get the special attack drop, which means Sludge Bomb no longer will KO Amorous. He does take Life Orb damage, which is huge. Now, if I had gotten my rocks up there, that would have meant that he would basically already be at almost half.
Galarian Slowking.
But
Is
here,
it
again,
the little baby Samurott? What was it last week? The little baby Excalibur? Now we got little baby
sticking
Samurott
to the
over
game
here.
plan, I put up my Toxic Spikes as he hard swaps out into a Sicilian Samurott. Not wanting to take a Ceaseless Edge
That
to the
is
face, I go
that
back
is
out
that is so cute.
into my Torkoal, thinking that he would just go immediately for Ceaseless Edge, maybe for Flip Turn. That does do about the damage that I expected, so I don't think that that's a choice banded or anything like that. I was like, should I try to spin these spikes away right now? And I decided to go for Lava Plume, expecting him to swap out here. If I called that incorrectly, then I would still have the chance of the burn there. But I do tag this Enamorous swapping in, which felt really
His
good.
Smoleon Samurott.
If the rocks were up, this
Stop.
thing would have
Oh
already
my
been
God.
dead. So no love for me, Enamorous. You're not getting any love from me today. Maybe in the future if I draft you. But for right now, I just need you dead because my Galarian Slowking cannot set up the Chilly Reception with this thing around very easily. But on the other side, it is in range of an Ice Shard now. So I was looking at my Sun turns to determine whom should I go to next. And I decided to stay in, thinking that he might go for another Moonblast, but he just goes for Earth Power. So I was happy in the fact that I didn't lose my Galarian Slowking. But I only have 3 turns of Sun left.
Yep.
So that does benefit me in the fact that I can go out into my Walking Wake here and get the Sun boost on my speed, and that means if something is Scarfed, I'm going to outspeed it for the next 3 turns. Now, here it was a little bit of a 50-50. I didn't know if he would just go right back into the Mew, or if he would try to swap into something else. I knew he was going to swap out, and so I was really tempted to just click Draco Meteor there. And so he does end up going back out into the Mew. I ran some calcs that showed that after a round of Poison in the sun with the choice specs, I had a good shot to 2-hit KO him from this range. You can see that after he comes in, he takes the poison damage and the Hydro Steam. That looks like a 2-hit KO.
Let's go
So we're
Walking
really
Wake.
going to take that
Let's go.
opportunity and hope for it, and we do knock
Big
out the Mew
damage.
here. This is excellent because if he was Assault Vested,
Big
then I don't have
damage.
to worry about some weird sort of priority that the Mew could carry in the back, and I also don't have to worry about trying to force my way through it or muscle
Toxic
through it.
spikes are so big.
He does go back out into a Hisuian Samurai here, and I was curious if the Hisuian Samurai was also assault vested. That seems to be whenever I kind of theory mon.
Hanny, welcome
come
back.
across a lot of assault vested sets and prep against me in my brain, at least my own brain conjures these sets here. But thinking, okay, if he goes for a Ceaseless Edge, I can go out and maybe try to recover my HP on my Clefable again. And he does go for Ceaseless Edge, but at this point I've just been whittled down too much.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a roll at that point.
And I still go for it. If he tries to do something strange here, I'm going to get all that HP back. But he does knock out my Clefable while getting all 3 layers of spikes up. And at this point, my only other heavy-duty boost Pokemon is my Galarian Slowking. So I have to kind of gauge here.
I was about to say, can you take one?
Hisuian Samurai is relatively bulky, but I know I outspeed it with my Zebstrika unless it's Scarfed. If it is Scarfed, then I can take a Ceaseless Edge, but then that might let in something else. And then even then, I'm trying to go the 50-50 on if I want to go for Super Slam.
It's just
I
such
ended
a
up going back
small
out to Walking Wake,
Samurai.
thinking that I could take a Ceaseless Edge from this range, because again, I know he's not Banded and he's not Life Orb and he's definitely not Black Glasses. He doesn't seem to be any sort of boosting damage on this Samurai. And I also didn't know if he was locked in. And so here I kind of just went for a Hail Mary. And it turned out, if you go and watch his side of the battle, this was a Scarf Samurai. So I was really confused when I outsped it. Because I was like, okay, he was playing
Very
like he was
nice.
Scarfed. But maybe he had a different item. No, he was Scarfed. But I think his investment was different from what he expected there. So we do pick up the knockout on it with the Draco Meteor, which was excellent. That's exactly what I
Oh,
wanted to
little
do while
boot
we did that
Sinistra?
break.
Okay.
And he does go out into his Sinistra. And
Okay.
I'm not as worried about the Sinistra because I know that it has heavy duty boots. It came in and it didn't.
Oh,
get
I'm sorry,
poisoned
Hanny.
by the
That's no
toxic
good.
spikes. And so here I have a very easy free swap in to Galarian Slowking. And if he opts to Terra, this is great because I'll immediately be able to hit him up with super effective damage with my coverage moves, and I can even set up another layer of Toxic Spikes if I want, or just go straight for the Chilly Reception. He does go for Shadow Ball, and as I predicted earlier, with just that much special defense investment in HP, it does not do that much damage. And here I was like, I think I can just click Sludge Bomb. I briefly considered using Chilly Reception on this turn, but I really didn't want to bring out Sid Titan into a special move. And he does make a good call and go immediately out into Garchomp. But if the Garchomp was sashed, I accomplished my goal, and that sash is now broken. Now from this range, I did have a chance to live an Earthquake, and I knew I'd live any offensive Dragon-type move. It just kind of depended on, if he were max attack, then Earthquake was a really good roll in his favor to kill me, or a guaranteed roll to kill me right there. But if he went for anything else, this is the time. This is what we prepped for. This is the time to go for Chilly Reception and bring in Sid Titan as he goes for something else. Alternatively, I'm looking at my team and I'm like, oh, I literally have no other play. So I had to.
Fair.
I had to click the Chilly Reception here, and I had to hope that I lived whatever he went for. He ended up going for Scale Shot, which I was like, I think I lived that. And I was holding my breath looking at the hits, and he gets 4 hits. 5 hits, I had a roll to live as well. But it was again a roll in his favor. So here, we're going to tell a bad joke. And we're going to go out into Sid Titan with the snow up. Now, of course, with that snow, that means that we get a defense boost. And so, for example, if he had offensive max HP, max attack Entei, that's doing like 13% in the snow with extreme speed. Sui and Samurott is dead, but the same thing with that one. If it's trying to run Sucker Punch or Aqua Jet, they're doing such piddling damage to me. So here,
is he going for the belly drum?
Is fantastic because like,
is he a man?
I really didn't see how he got around this. If I got up to +6, I shard against his remaining Pokemon, which were the Enamorus, this Garchomp, and his who's the Pokemon that was left? The Enamorus, the Garchomp.
And he gets belly
drum.
drum.
And the Sinistra, obviously. Against those Pokemon, all I need is Ice Shard. Literally, I can just Ice
Shard
out.
Oh no.
And so I do get off the belly drum, and I was so sad. My controller drifted and chose Earthquake as I pressed the control button. I do get off the belly drum, and I was so sad. My controller drifted and chose Earthquake as I pressed the confirm button.
Oh my god. That was a Sid Titan win right here. That was a Sid Titan win right there.
And so now that he's at +1 speed, not even my Zebstrika can do anything to help me out here. This video is brought to you by the 8-Bit Do Ultimate Controller. That's right. You can play any game, anywhere. Switch, Windows, 8-Bit Do controllers are designed to be as versatile as possible with each of your modern devices. And now, with the 2-way mode switch, you can instantly pair your controller via Bluetooth. Ooh, let's take a look at those texts. Oh, the colorways on the website. This is what it's like when you play with a controller that will not have any drift. How do they accomplish that? How do they, what kind of, I need to know what demons they put into this thing. Because it looks like the sticks are all effect sticks. We're talking elite control over every piece of this controller. So that way, if there's any failure in the future of my hardware, that means it is my fault. Because now we're playing with power. And the 8-Bit Ultimate software on the PC, Android, and iOS means that I can assign all these buttons. We got the adaptive triggers and the vibrations, macros that I can assign. I can just put an extra button on the side that's just like, oh yeah, draw a pentagram with the control stick and map that to a button. Pentagram power moving forward for the Victorian shadows.
Dude, imagine.
This is not actually brought to you by 8-Bit Do. It is brought to you by me.
He needs to clip that. He needs to clip that and send that to 8-Bit though. That's priceless.
So that was Mondo, unfortunate. Did I not drink the right juice? No, I brought Galarian Slowking, and he set up the hail properly. Did I not have enough vitamins and minerals? No, I put the stuff.
Oh my god, stop the voice effect. Did I not have enough vitamins and minerals?
Drink the right juice? No, I brought Galarian Slowking, and he set up the hail properly. Did I not have enough vitamins and minerals? No, I put the stealth rocks on the field, and if rocks are minerals, like that's so easy. I don't know. I guess I didn't bring Venusaur. That's my vegetables. Is that what I did wrong here? Like, I was so sad to see, and it was the type of thing that happened in slow motion. Like I went to click A, and my controller was just like, as I was clicking it, I was
this was so last week we had Frank's battle. This is the battle this week.
Me from here.
That just puts me on my sides. Oh my
that
god.
If my hey, I got a new controller. I ordered one literally right after this battle.
Oh, I would have
controllers,
bought
8-bit
4
Ultimate.
fucking controllers
8-bit
and
Ultimate,
hammered
which
that
has
one.
Hall effect sticks.
Oh.
This video is not sponsored by 8-bit though, but those sticks can't drift. There
Oh
are
my
physical
God.
pieces inside of the controller to rub and wear down and to have drift. So I don't have to worry about the drift from
Oh
those. And it's awesome.
my god.
True, thank you for the battle, sir. I love battling you every single time that we get to battle.
Oh. Oh my god. I'm in stitches. I'm in stitches. We're only 23 minutes into Dave's video, by the way, over here on 75%. Oh my god. I'm gonna be sick. That was oh. The vitamins and minerals bit actually sent me. It actually sent me there. Oh my god. Okay, we're not watching mine. JV hasn't uploaded. Watched Ellie's last week. Who'd you play? You played Q's, so we'll get to watch Q's. Daria's is here. Let's go watch Daria's. We didn't watch Daria last week. That's still a 20-minute video? Okay. I see you. Okay. Leave a like. Subscribe. Here's Daria's channel. Go subscribe to Daria right now. Do it. Go do it. Go subscribe to Daria. Okay. Hold on. Slipping off screen for a moment. Slipping it back on stream. Okay. All right. Let's see it. All right.
Daria here. What's up, y'all?
I'm going to apologize in advance for putting it at 1.5.
It's me, Daria, here for week 2 of PPL, and this week we got Vepsis. So I am seeking my revenge here. I have played. I host my own draft league once a year. It's
The throat spray mixed palafin.
Showdown League, and last season Vepsis beat my ass in the league, knocked me out of the playoffs, and then won my league. So I'm here to get revenge. And the thing about getting revenge against Vepsis' team is he has a Terra normal Noivern that just completely destroys my team because I do not have a normal resist on my team. It doesn't exist. I literally don't have one. Aside from like Terra Steel Sylveon, which is going to seem like the obvious check to Noivern, but we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Really quick, what I want to do.
I love her background, by the way. I love this. I love this aesthetic.
I have a paste up. I normally just put my team up into the game and use the rental screen, but for reasons I won't get into, I'm not able to do that today. So this is the way we're going to do it. It's a little scuffed. I do apologize, but it is what it is. I will talk about his team a little bit. He has in Iron Valiant, Iron Treads, Gliscor, Gengar,
All right.
Terra.
All right. I'm going to pause and take a look real quick. All right. Palafin, Bolt, Cinderace, Mamo, Zarude, Cress, Terra Sylveon, Terra Noctowl. Best fucking set of the week last week. Quag, Galarian Slowbro, Iron Valiant, Iron Treads, Gliscor, Gengar, Noivern, Rotom Wash, Haxorus, Alolan Muck, Breloom, Regice. What is it? Who like sometimes I feel like every team aside from mine is stacked. I feel like I look at everybody else's team and I'm like, Jesus Christ. All right. Terra Ice, Water and Steel, Fairy Steel and Ground. Okay.
Terra
I'm with
Noivern,
it.
which will almost certainly be what we see. It's almost certainly going to be Terra Normal. He also has Terra Flying available. There's a Rotom Wash, Haxorus, Alolan Muck, Breloom, which is actually really annoying for my team, and a Terra Regice, which I don't expect to see. I don't really think it can do much on my team aside from be setup fodder for things like Sylveon, so I really don't expect to see it. What I do expect to see,
only
Iron
have
Valiant almost
100
certainly comes. I think we can deal with that. I have a Choice Scarf Cinderace, which you can see on the screen right now, which can just revenge this basically, unless it's an agility set. And if it's agility, then we're going to have to rely on our priority options to try and take that thing down, and hope we can get chip on it based on whatever's out in front of it when it decides to click the agility button. Because once again, surprise, surprise, we have to run hyper offense. I really don't have any defensive switches this week. Everything is extremely offensive. Iron Treads could come. He picked up 3 kills with Iron Treads last week, so that is certainly on my radar. Gliscor can be a little bit annoying for my team, especially if he decides to bring hazard stacks. Gengar can be pretty good against me. Terra Normal Noivern almost certainly comes. Rotom Wash could
Is it just defog on Noctowl? Yeah. Okay.
certainly come. I think that's
And then spin on treads. Defog on Noivern? Noivern lose defog? Noivern has Noivern has defog.
more than likely going to be the Palafin switch in. So I'll get into my Palafin set here shortly. I brought something a little bit spicy. And then Hexorus, you know, like Hexorus, like there's so many things on this team. I know I'm just rehashing on what's on this team again, but like there are so many things on this team that are just threatening. This team is very annoying for me. Let me just talk about my team. We're going to be leading with Choice Scarf Cinderace. The reason being, we got to be offensive on turn 1. We can't afford to be passive at all in this matchup. And Cinderace allows me to do that. It allows me to see what's in front of me and make a read. In scrims, I saw a lot of lead Noivern, and just going right into it and just tearing on turn 1 and just trying to kill things. So I think leading Cinderace and just high jump kicking is probably going to be what I end up doing. Basically, I know it's a risky play because he can Terra.
Monster.
He can Terra into flying and resist, or he could just not Terra and still resist my high jump kick. But I can't afford to let him just start firing off Terra normal boom burst unpunished. So I'm probably just going to be leading this and high jump kicking on turn 1. This will also allow me to counter like a Breloom lead in case he wants to spore something. I can just click U-turn and take it down to Sash, or maybe even just kill it if it's not Sash. And then I have obviously Gunk Shot here, so I can Revenge Booster Energy Iron Valiant and Pyro Ball, because Pyro Ball just it's a good move. It's the Cinderace move. We gotta bring the Pyro Ball. We'll talk about the rest of our team here. Mamoswine is a potential late game win con with Trailblaze, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, Freeze Dry. The Freeze Dry is to the Trailblaze. If we can get a little bit of chip on the Rotom Wash, Trailblaze and Freeze Dry kills. That is a potential breaking option for the Rotom. However, I don't think this is going to be what breaks the Rotom. I think what breaks the Rotom is the Palafin. I think this baits in Rotom all day. We are Throat Spray Boom Burst, which I would be like, oh, super spicy, but it seems to be something that's more and more common these days. People are hip to how.
No. Unless I'm not hip, I could not be hip. I could not be hip.
How good Throat Spray Palafin can actually be. Boom Burst into +1 Boom Burst just kills. It just kills a max defense Rotom Wash. So amazing. Ice Beam.
I mean, 106 special attack.
Like the Noivern. Unless it's Terra normal, but
160 attack. Like, yeah, no, that's great.
Punch gives us that good priority, filtering from momentum. So these are the two things that'll be doing some decent breaking. Again, this could be a late game win con. I think what's likely going to end up happening, however, is we're going to if we can find the opportunity to get into problematic here, set up a trick room.
That's some heat. I like that. Trick Room 3 attack, Galarian Slowbro. I like that.
This is going to be doing some pretty solid damage to things. It is a physical set. It can do a really good damage to things. And if it just dies, it just dies. That's fine. Then we go into Sylveon. And what I am hoping happens is we find ourselves in a situation where we go into Sylveon against Noivern. He expects me to Terra Steel because Terra Steel Sylveon seems like an absolutely necessary bring.
100%.
Because otherwise I just lose to Terra Normal Boom Burst Noivern. And when he goes into the Iron Treads, I just surprise the fuck out of him and just Terra Ground, destroy the Iron Treads. Unless he is like Shuckleberry, it just kills him. It just deletes that thing. So that is something I'm very much looking forward to. Once that goes on, these hyper voices are super free. They just start claiming. Even if Kangar's here, I'm pretty sure we could just 2-hit kill a Gengar with 2 hyper voices. Nice. Unless it's like Assault Vest or something bizarre like that. But like, yeah, this set's pretty fire. And we have Quick Attack just in case like there's a Haxorus that's been dragon dancing in our faces, or some Scale Shots or something that'll allow us to get some chip on it with Quick Attack. I already talked about this and this. Okay, and then this. I went back and forth on the Zarude set quite a bit. The nickname, by the way, all season's supposed to be Triple X. For those who didn't notice, my nickname theme for the season has been Kim Petra songs. But the Zarude nicknames never work when I try to put this Pokemon into the game. I don't know why. It just never seems to work. So whatever. We're running Chopple. This is my Breloom switch.
I think because it's only a gift.
It can't just
I don't know if you can. I think you can only get it from a mystery gift. I don't know if you can change mystery gifts like that. Like since you're not OT. Maybe I'm wrong.
Obviously it's Chopple, so I can eat a Mach Punch and then just kill it with Acrobatics. U-turn does a lot of damage to things, and this is just a good Pokemon. Power Whip's gonna hurt lots of things. Knock off. I mean, it's just a good Pokemon.
Not to flex my non-comp knowledge here, but I think that's it. Maybe. I don't know if you can nickname gift Pokemon. I've never tried it.
With its speed and its attack, like honestly, like we could break with like Sylveon or we could break with like Sylveon.
So much HO.
Palafin, Sylveon, Mamoswine. Any 3 of these can break, and then set up for a late game sweep.
I am not good enough to run this much HO.
So that's the game plan for this week. It's Vepsis, so it's going to be tough. I'm sure he's going to have some stuff that not completely on my radar. But if I'm ever going to get my revenge, now is the time. He is a little rusty because it's Gen 9, it's DLC 2.
Cook him.
He's been out of it for a little bit. So if I am going to get my revenge, now is the time to do it. So
cook him. Last week, Vepsis was like, "I'm going to take advantage of the guy who doesn't gen and has COVID," and Daria's like, "I'm going to kick this old man's ass." He's rusty. Oh, I love it.
Strike while the iron's hot, and I'll be back. Actually, we're not battling today, so we'll be back tomorrow. To you all, it'll seem like the same day, but we'll be back tomorrow or later, a couple seconds. Don't listen to me, I'm a crazy person, for his battle, and yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Good luck, have fun, Vepsis, but not too much left. The Breloom is here. No Iron Valiant, which is cool. Obviously, Paranormal Noivern just rips a new one in my team. In fact, I'm willing to bet that's what he leads with. Rotom Wash is the obvious Mamo / Palafin check, but either of those could potentially break, depending on defensive investment. But we're just leading with Cinderace. My plan was to lead with Sylveon unless we saw Breloom. Then
Fair play after week 1.
I'm going to have to make a read on turn 1, pretty much no matter what. But I need to keep up the offensive pressure. The only way I win this is by keeping up the offensive pressure. So that's the game plan. Just attack and try to kill things on every turn.
Yep.
And there it is. Okay.
Oh
so
my God.
Problem, right? I can't U-turn on this because something just dies if he has Boom Burst. Oh, so it's Frisk. I was expecting
okay.
Infiltrator, so I can't rely on screens. But he brought Frisk, which is fair enough. I mean, now he's got information. So the only thing I can kill with here is if he Terra Normals and I high jump kick. But if he Terra Flying and I high jump kick, I die. But he didn't bring Iron Valiant, so I don't need this. I don't need this as bad as I thought I did. This was here solely to like revenge, like speed booster. I got high jump kick here. I realize this is a questionable play, but I have to. Okay. Well, he didn't Terra, so I might just die to a Hurricane here. You switcheroo. What'd you give me? Sticky Barb. Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, this is Scarf now, which is terrifying. Was not expecting that. But if it's Scarf, that means it struggles to break my Sylveon. And now I can also U-turn. And it's going to be slower. He can Hurricane here. If I die, like, so be it. I don't know if he wants to risk clicking the Hurricane button, though. He could kill me. There is a roll where he does kill me. All right, is he flying or is he normal? He's got to be normal, right? It's always normal. Yeah, okay, so Terra normal. So here comes the Boom Burst. We probably die. We live on a sliver.
Ooh.
I kind of just want to go into this now and Terra ground move. Although he could go into... I don't think he'd go into Rotom here. Treads has got to be a switch in. You can't kill me, so I always think I just Terra ground here. I'm going to Terra ground. He can't kill me. In fact, I'm not even sure he can do that much damage to me if he's Scarf and not Choice Specs. So
yeah,
I'm
you go
Terra ground.
I feel like
show me treads. Show me the treads.
I'm with you.
If this isn't Chople, his treads is just fucking gone. All right, here we go. Let's see if it's Chople. It's not Chople. This thing's just gone.
I can't be asked anymore. Oh,
fucking sick. Let's go.
Great play.
So I feel like we've had a good start to this game, and we still have Cinderace. Okay, we're just gonna go into Zarude now.
Yep.
Does he make a double to try to catch the Zarude? What does he double into? Gengar. That's a big double. I don't want to give him this for free. I might just... I don't think I can sack that. If I go into this... well, he's not going to click Shadow Ball into Zarude, is he? I can't just let him click Sludge Bomb. I'm just going to go into this and kind of scout what he's trying to do. Does he double to catch this? I don't think it matters what he goes into from here. If he just EQs, I die. I also can't let him Dragon Dance. I think I have to Trick Room. I'm just going to Trick Room here. Okay, well, this is dead. Oh, it's not dead. Well, then I get the Trick Room off. I do think I go Sylveon here. Earthquake's doing like 50, but then I kill back. Late one. And now I get a free Choice Specs Hyper Voice off.
Yup.
Alright. What are we seeing? Is that Breloom? Oh, it's this. So he's just giving me this.
Okay.
Cool. Well, one of his biggest threats is gone, but Scarf Haxor is still very scary. I'm Terra Ground. I don't think he can actually kill me with anything. If he has Energy Ball, maybe. But he's got to show me that he has Energy Ball, so I'm just going to click Hyper Voice.
Yeah, that's crazy damage. Gengar's frail.
We're going to eat this. Yeah, he even crit.
Ooh.
He even crit me. Is he giving me something? Unless it's like Sash Breloom. Wash, it's Rotom Wash. Are you just giving me Rotom Wash like that? Oh, it didn't kill.
Brother, this Spec Sylveon is a menace.
I could just give this up. It's done good work, although I might maybe preserving Quick Attack is worth it.
Yeah,
I think
Quick Attack's 100% worth it.
He could Will-O-Wisp, but that's fine. That's okay. Oh, sorry about the miss, dude. Alright, we're gonna U-turn here. What's he going to? So we get momentum. I'm just gonna go into this and try to get the damage off. That's why I preserved this. It was for Quick Attack. He might be worried I'm cussed at right now. He's thinking, why did she go into
No,
this?
first the Choice Specs.
He's getting chipped. Okay.
Okay.
Well, now I know that I can go Zarude. And you're either locked into Earthquake or I'm getting a free knockoff here. I think we're in pretty good shape right now. Okay. Is he just giving me Rotom Wash? I mean, yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
Damn.
Right, he's fine. He's gonna go back into Gengar now. He went into this, which means
First
Well, what's it mean?
impression?
Well, it means he's scarfed, so he's gonna click close combat here.
First
He could
impression?
First impression, though.
I was
Do
about to
scout for
say.
the first impression? Maybe. I might need it. No, I think I sack this now.
I was about to say, let me see that first impression.
All right,
There it
so we
is.
scouted out the first impression. Now we go back into this. Or if he's scarfed.
Is
no,
he scarfed?
No, I can't be silly. I go into this and I click knock now. I mean, we made this a battle. We made this competitive, regardless of what the results are. But I think we can win this. I think we can win this. All right, that's gone. It was loaded dice, which means it had scale shot the whole time.
Ooh.
So I think I go into this, see what he's gonna do. He could Shadow Ball here, and if he does, like, that's a good play. I need to preserve Zarude because that guarantees I beat Berloom.
Oh, that ain't doing nothing.
Okay, I think I just
You trick her?
Earthquake. I think I just Earthquake now. Okay, so he's
Yeah, I
not
was about
locked
to
in.
say, if it's not locked in, yeah, that's fair.
I think I can go Mammoth here and click Ice Move. Maybe I should have went into.
Or do you Trailblaze?
Falcon and clicked. I might have.
I don't think you need. No, never mind.
Also, he could kill me with Energy Ball if he's packing Energy Ball. No, he's not. Okay, well, we should live this then. Cool, we didn't miss. And now Zarude can always beat Berloom. I think we win. I think we just beat Pepsis. And I got Jet Punch, so if he does Mach Punch and kill me, I go into Zarude. Is he Scarf? Is he Scarf? He's gotta be Scarf. I think he's Scarf. Okay. Well, then we just win.
Okay.
Then we just win. Because obviously that's not breaking through Zarude. And we just acrobatics and win. Yeah. Holy shit! we beat Pepsis. I can't believe we beat Pepsis.
That was a
good
game.
Fucking game. Good fucking game. That was crazy. I can't believe it. I can't believe that I beat Pepsis. Cool.
That was a game.
That feels real good. We prepped real hard for this. I have so many people to shout out, honestly. Honestly, I got help from so many people. I got help from Finn. I got Josh. I got help from Goldoa, Robert. I got help from Razor, Ellie, and even I got some suggestions from a couple other people too. But like, it was definitely not just.
Damn. Hold on, all caps. That was an all caps. Damn. Love it. Love it. Oh my god, that was a game. That was a really great game. That was like that was textbook hyper offense. That was textbook. Here's how you play hyper offense. Who are we watching? Who are we watching? Q? Did Q upload? I don't see Q's side in the coach uploads. I'm gonna go to Ellie's.
All right, Chuckle Fox. Time to
Chuckle Fox. Damn. Cooked my ass. The Q upload? Is this Specs Keldeo? Is that this? 9 hours ago? Is that this? Is that it?
Mercy, you are special. So much.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the.
Is that this one? No? Traffic Ghost thumbnail? This one? Oh, 3 days ago. True. Okay. Subscribe. Leave a like. Yoink. I'm not trying to penalize anybody's watch time here. Hold on. There you go.
All right, Chuckle Fox. Time to buckle up.
All right, Chuckle Fox. All right.
All right, Chuckle Fox. Time.
All right. Time to boost the ABD. All right. And then let me share Q's video here. Hey, what's up, Rums? Hey, all good. All good. Anytime you can pop in is always a good time. You boink. You boink. You boink. Yeah, boink. All right.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? Had kids? I'm Chi, the Costa Rican coach of the Chicago Dragapults. Yes, sir. And today we're back with another Pokemon Draft League battle. This time we're in the PPL. It's week 2, baby.
Terrapagos actually nutty.
Nail-biting W. And here in week 2, trying to get another win. We're going to get the homie Ellie, coach of the Shanghai Dragons. Really cool team, really great coach. You should go check her out. Link to her channel in the description down below. With that being said, guys, let's talk about the matchup right now. Put it on screen. Boom. She's got a Dragapult, baby. She drafted Pult, and you know.
All right. He's got Terrapagos, Meowscarada, Golden Go, Terra Comfy, Galarian Zapdos, Tentacruel, Hitmontop, Terra Hitmontop, Moltres, Mudsdale, Electros, Uniclus. Ellie's got Dragapult, Iron Hands, Landorus, Therian, Heatran, Terra Araquanid, Superior, Terra Alola Ninetales, Hisuian Quillfish, Lycanroc Dusk, and the homie Trapinch.
How it is. We love her team. Her team's amazing. I really do like her team. Her top 6, I feel like, can show up to every single battle, and like no one would question it. They'd be like, yeah, that's a good 6 that you brought to this battle. Very strong Fire, Water, Grass core. Very strong Dragon Steel, and then I guess Alola Ninetales Fairy core. That's the top 7 though. We were talking about top 6, but yeah, like really fun team. And they got Terra Araquanid, which can go Water Fairy or maybe Steel. I think was the last one. Water Fairy Electric. Okay, Water Fairy Electric or Alola Ninetales. That could go Ice, Ground, and Water. But yeah, like really cool team. I really like their team. A lot of strong Pokemon. Just really well-rounded team. And there's a Trapinch as well. But yeah, let's talk about the team.
And there's a Trapinch as well.
Fight the homie Ellie. We have Reliable. Rock Polish, 3 attacks, Terrapagos. This is all I need. This is all the coverage in the world I need. Terra Starstorm to hit everything that's not Heatran or Dragapult. Ice Beam to hit Dragapult. Earth Power to hit Heatran. Ice Beam to hit Landorus, Superior. Terra Starstorm or Earth Power to hit Quillfish. They both do the same amount of damage. Earth Power to hit Lycanroc. Like, it just looks so...
Does Terra Starstorm just hit everything?
Reliably a great endgame win condition. I love this Pokemon. We're going to run some more fancy sets in the future. But for right now, Rock Polish heavy duty boots. Just guaranteed I'm getting this Rock Polish off, and I might just win it.
Oh, it's just 120 base power normal move.
Wide Lens with triple axle.
That's just was it Hyper Beam? Is that just Hyper Beam that you can just spam all the time? A little less stronger than Hyper Beam. Damn.
Because we don't want to be missing those triple axles. With Flower Trick, a low kick for the Heatran.
Oh, wide lens triple axle?
I'm respecting the idea that they could bring first impression Trapinch. I was going to say Haxorus. I'm respecting the idea that they could bring first impression Trapinch to revenge my Meowscarada. Because otherwise, this Pokemon kind of goes in.
That's crazy prep.
Besides Dragapult,
I like that.
Heatran. Low kick for Heatran. Triple axle for Dragapult.
The first impression Trapinch, bring the Protect to Scout for it?
I guess we don't really hit the Quillfish all that well, but like we have really good coverage for their team. So I don't think Trapinch is going to show up, but in the off chance that it does, and I don't have to just sack Meowscarada to it, I can click Protect instead. So that's kind of what we're going with there. Up next, we have Tentacruel with the Shuckleberry as Landorus bait to hopefully catch it off guard and click Ice Beam on it. Then we also have Flip Turn for Momentum, Rapid Spin, and T-Spikes, because if they don't bring Hisuian Quillfish, T-Spikes look so good here to weaken things down like Iron Hand, Dragapult, and Araquanid. Up next, we have Choice Scarf Goldengers because it looks really solid. I just needed my dual stab in this matchup. Didn't really need anything else. I could have had Focus Blast instead of the other Ghost move, but I thought in the event where everything's T-Spiked and I can click Hex, that'd be really nice. And so otherwise, like some rolls, Shadow Ball, some damage outputs, Shadow Ball might not have enough, but if they're status and I can click Hex, then it'll be doing even more. So that's kind of the goal there. And then we can trick something with our Choice Scarf to potentially enable either Zapdos, Hitmontop, or Terrapagos to set up in front of something. We have Zapdos with the Assault Vest. I didn't know what I would run on this Mega Man. I didn't want Scarf. I didn't want to be Choice Locked. I didn't want Life Orb to be like put in range of things. I didn't want I guess like a Salic Berry. I don't know. Regardless, I went with AV just to maybe be able to Trailblaze in front of a special attacker like Superior or something like that, and then I can fire off Brave Birds after that.
I like it.
This Pokemon looks insanely good against Ellie's team, which has 2 potential Intimidate Mons. That at least one of them is definitely coming. If it's not Landorus, then it's definitely Quillfish because T-Spikes looks super good against their team. But yeah, I just didn't really know what item to put on him. I was like, fuck it, let's just give him an AV. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. No, I fuck with that.
This Pokemon right here can literally just win the game. Once Araquanid goes down, if I get off a Rapid Spin, I just win. I just kill everything. It just
terrified in close combat. Goes nutty.
Just knocks out everything. It's going to be kind of insane. We are Jolly with a lot of speed so that we can outpace a Dragapult that is speed creeping Meowscarada after a Rapid Spin. And then CC is just really strong with Terra Fighting. This Mon is either going to be this Mon or Comfey, because both of them in theory can win pretty easily. Comfey, if it was Terra Water, can set up in front of everything outside of Quillfish toxicking me. But then I was like, I feel like Hitmontop does it in a faster way. Like, I just Rapid Spin once, and then Hitmontop goes crazy. Whereas with Comfey, I'd have to like get at least like 2 Calm Minds up, and then Terra Water. So like with Hitmontop, I can keep the Terra as a surprise factor. You know, like I just felt like it was one of the 2, and I ended up choosing to bring Hitmontop instead of Comfey. But will I regret that? Let's find out. I don't know. Regardless, that's the team that we are going to bring today to try and fight Ellie here in week 2 of the PPL. You guys should totally go check out her channel. Link to her channel in the description down below, as well as all the other coaches that are here in the PPL. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button, like the video. And with that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoy the battle. All right, y'all. Here we are with our week 2 battle here in the PPL, going up against the homie Ellie, the Dragapult team. Honestly, I'd be okay with losing to Ellie. They got Dragapult, they got Araquanid, they got a bunch of really cool Pokemon, and 2 Pokemon I really love.
Both the Intimidators against Defiant Galarian Zapdos.
It's kind of an insane team, and we had a bit of a silly game. We have a bit of a silly game plan. So what do they want to lead off with? I don't fucking know.
No Trapinch.
My Kakegagato, but there's like some avid U-turners in Pult and the Landorus. I think my quote-unquote like plan was to lead off with Tentacruel, but I honestly don't know anymore. I think I'm just gonna opt to lead off with Zappingtons. I think it just makes the most sense. If they do lead off with something like Araquanid, I can just Brave Bird it, but if they Terra, because it is the Terramon, into something else, it might be a bit of an issue. But yeah, we're just going to bring Zappingtons and see where on the tank signs. Let's see. If they like Terra, Water, or Fairy, which it's probably going to be Water, but if they Terra, Water, or Fairy, Brave Bird doesn't kill anymore, unfortunately. But well, we will have to attack it, and it'll be all right. They do lead off with IRL, which is this guy. Okay, so this is a bad lead. Some might say the worst lead we could possibly have.
Goat lead by Ellie?
Oh, and it's big booster. Okay, we might just have to attack this and say fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, we might just have to attack this guy. Because I would hate, absolutely hate, to
Hey, you might just have to click close combat here.
So I think I'm just gonna attack this Pokemon. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Brave Bird. I'm not really gonna think too much about it. We're just gonna Brave Bird.
I mean, yeah, fighting electric, so I guess Brave Bird also works.
Whatever. They're gonna have to do that. Swords Dance, exactly. This is why it was
Brother.
Happen. I did not want a Swords Dance for free. Still no switch-ins. Couldn't help but notice. So kind of sucks because they have 2 Intimidate Mons that we could pop off against.
Oh my god.
But we can always come in and I think revenge with my guy. We could revenge with a few things, I think. And this being gone is really good for Turtle Power. So, I mean, yeah, I think I'm just going to say fuck it and just click it again.
Opera GX. Trying to play a game while you're watching your favorite YouTuber on the side, and then boom. Your game starts lagging because your soy boy web browser is hogging.
Alright, Opera. Thank you.
Kind of wish I was Bandit now. Bandit would have went crazy in this specific league matchup, but it's fine. It's fine. Getting Chip is really good. If they Drain Punch, that's crazy. Okay, they could have missed that, which would have been absolutely insane.
Oh my god. If Ellie would have missed the Supercell Slam, I could have, like...
I don't remember what HP
I could have heard her from here.
Oh man, I would hope Meowscarada can kill here. Can Meow Meow kill here? Surely they're in range of... Wait, we clicked Brave Bird twice. So it did about potentially 80, so it should be at like 20%. So in theory, Meowscarada should kill. I hope. I fucking hope so. Yes.
I feel like there's a lot of things they can kill here.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's bulky, but
I
still.
think Meowscarada kills. Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't know what I was worried about. We just clicked Flower Trick here. It crits. It gets a kill. I think Meowscarada's first KO of the season. Did it get... No, it got a kill last week, right? No, did it? I honestly don't remember. I know it, you know, weakened a Sinistra. That's really all I remember. Regardless, we trade our Zapdos for an Iron Hands. Was it worth it? I don't know. Regardless, we can tank a Dragapult hit now, as well as a Landorus hit, I assume. And we can triple
Except for them
Landorus.
U-turns.
I don't think they're Landorus now. But if they do, I'm staying in. I'm clicking triple
Oh, no. You're grass type now. You're porting in grass.
But we have a 99% chance to land because we're holding the wide lens. And even after an Intimidate, I'm very confident that we would OHKO Landorus. So I'm curious to see what they want to go into. If they go into something like Araquanid, we just stay in and click Flower Trick again. If they go into the Overquill, or not the Overquill, the Quillfish, I don't know what I would want to do there. I guess I could just go hard into Goldangers, but I did lose my, this Mon. Okay, I don't want this to be able to get rocks for free, so I think I am just going to Low Kick. I mean, it does a good amount of damage, so I'm just going to click Low Kick.
I like
and
it.
If they're running Magma Storm, then they could totally miss. Me and one of the homies were talking about the potential Magma Storm matchup, and I was like, they're not running Magma Storm Heatran. There's just no way. They don't want to miss. But then they're like, nah, bro, Magma Storm's like the most ran move on Heatran. And I was like, that's so silly to me. It's Choppleberry! Okay, does that 2 a KO? We get burned. Amazing. I wouldn't have had it any other way, honestly. I wouldn't have had it any other way. They
Crazy tech.
That's very unfortunate. Wouldn't have had it any other way,
guys. 3
rocks.
rocks.
I love getting burned on flame
2
rocks.
rapid spinners, though.
Well, Meowscarada's a lost cause here now. We just click Low Kick again. Nothing to think about here. Very unfortunate. Our instant flame body burn. This is gonna do 0 now, but it'll weaken it for everything else. So like it's not the end of the world. They do withdraw. Okay. Into Bowl. Okay. That's different. Intimidating me further. I wish I had knockoff now, but I unfortunately
Burnt and intimidated. That ain't doing anything.
This is a bit interesting because
Double Dance Quillfish.
This is just a bit interesting because
Agility.
We can definitely spin. We have 2 spinners. Like I'm not really that.
Agility SD.
Really
Let's go.
worried.
Let's see it. Do me proud.
So I kind of want to just stay in, but this is also like enabling this. But this is also I'm just gonna triple Axel. Like this Pokemon's a lost cause now. Hoop Tail. Oh. I mean, we're -2 and
double
burn,
intimidated and burned.
but we still kill this Landorus.
That was crit. Okay.
And it's Rocky Helmet. Okay, interesting. Okay, maybe we don't kill this Landorus.
Okay.
Okay, that bitch was fizz, deaf as hell. I mean,
damn.
If you give me HP on your Landorus, I'm perfectly fine with that. I didn't feel like I'm burned and -2.
Damn.
There's no reason for me to switch anymore.
0 for 2 on the Meowscarada not getting burned by additional effects challenge. Very true. Very true.
I'm actually curious. Wait, I probably could have Flower Tricked and killed this, but whatever.
Did literally 6? Hell yeah.
Just giving us chip on the whole team with our burned Meowscarada. We go back out into this Pokemon. Very unfortunate.
-3.
But hey, look at that chip. Look at that chip.
Good chip. Good chip.
Look at this non-existent chip. Holy shit. This is terrible. All right, well, do what you want. I'm just going to fucking... I'm just going to keep attacking you. Do what you want.
Wouldn't a Flower Trick be better at this point?
Because
the crit?
What a shitter. Oh my god. What a bad Pokemon right now. This is doing like 0 thank you. Please kill me. What a terrible Pokemon at the moment. Obviously it's good. I'm not saying Meowscarada is bad normally, but just at the moment that was just so fucking funny. Anyways, I am offensive Hitmon toppers. Can I just knock this the fuck out? The question might shock you, or the answer, the reason we might be able to is what I'm trying to get at. I think I want to just go into my guy. I mean, Hitmontop goes fucking crazy here right now, doesn't
They
he?
use Rapid Spin, start picking up KOs.
Fucking insano. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like, Earthquake probably doesn't kill this because it's probably defensive, but a Rapid Spin into an Earthquake might. I'm actually curious. If this is, like... There's no way it's offensive, but... I mean, we might outpace, too, because we're jolly with damn near max speed.
Cat just wanted out of its misery,
I am
please.
just going to Rapid Spin, though, first, initially. Yeah, I'm going to Rapid Spin first. If they're going to Pulp, good play, but I'm just going to Rapid Spin. Let's see what they do. Let us see what they do. I'm curious. They do withdraw. Okay, so do they go Pulp? Do they go... If they go Heat Train and burn me, I would swear to God. Potato.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, please don't. Come on. Not
Oh my god.
Hitmontop,
Oh my
please.
god.
Please, put the team on your back. Come on, that was a crit.
Oh my god.
Don't do it.
Oh.
It would have popped up already, I think. Maybe... Life Orb. All these animations.
Oh my god, there's so much.
Anyways.
Jesus
we put it
Christ.
here. I'm not getting flamed by burn. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm just not doing it. I'm just going to start clicking buttons with this Pokemon, I think. I've had it up to here. I've had it up to here. We do get off the Earthquake, which is amazing.
There we
Not
go.
getting burned there was absolutely huge. So no more Stealth Rock.
Yeah, no, the
Unless
burn
Landers
there would have
also
been
has Rock,
crazy.
which
Heat
was
Train
defensive,
would have
so
been
who knows?
MVP of the
Yeah,
week.
see that we're Life Orb. They could just go out into Landers on the triple axle and do like big damage to me. I feel like one axle might fuck around and do it. Switch-ins. Okay, Arachnid is in. So unfortunately, just like the nickname implies, I don't have a switch into this Pokemon. But I could... Wait a minute. This is my Terramon, isn't it? It is. Wait a minute. I don't think I made this a unique Terra type.
What have
So
you...
I think Terra Fighting is my best bet.
Yeah, I was about to say, what was it? Like Terra Fighting close
stays
combat?
Water Bug. I'm aware that close combat is resisted. But if I Terra, it is my best bet.
Yeah.
And I still have Scarkle Dango.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong. I think the whole part of I'll watch the short ads. Get your bank, get your bank. I definitely think that the Terra Fighting close combat is like Arachnid's gonna terrestrialize like Terra Water Liquidation. Crunchyroll store. Devil Fruit. A Devil Fruit hoodie's kind of fire, actually. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That Devil Fruit hoodie was actually kind of fire. Oh, that Brook. Is that a hat for Brook? I don't know what that is. I like that Brook hat, too. I'll watch the 15-second or less ones. I'll do it. I'll do it if y'all monetize. If we get a 2.5 or rolled, I'm sorry.
I think
I got my own content to worry about. But I'll watch 15 seconds. Get the bag.
Oh, battle's happening. I gotta just go for it, man.
Yeah, I think you just Terra Fighting.
Hopefully they Terra not into the Fairy type. I think week 1 they brought Fairy type, but I could totally see Terra Water here. Big Terra Fighting Hitmontop doing huge damage. This has a roll to kill if it's like just max HP or Arachnid. They don't Terra. I mean, this was our best bet still. Yeah, like that was our best bet, unfortunately. And also, unfortunately, I don't know what we do now. That beta liquidation, as they should. It'll definitely knock me out because I'm -1 defense. So, Arachnid.
Funny enough, this video at 1.5 and Ellie's at 0.75. They're about neck and neck right now.
Shadow Ball does not do enough. And Terra Water Liquidation does in fact knock me out. So, how much is Terra Water Liquidation? Oh my god. If it's Mystic Water, Terra Water Liquidation... Oh wait, that's not the right Terrapagos. Okay, never mind. Wait a minute, we're good. Mystic Water. Do I Terra Starstorm, though, is the question. I think I have to. I mean, I gotta do something here.
Yeah.
I gotta do something here. Tentacruel also gets kind of fucked right now. Oh my god, yeah, wow. I get fucked on. I knew Arachnid was gonna be crazy. Didn't think it'd be this crazy. I just need like a little bit of chip to put it in range of somebody, but I don't want to risk my Scarfer because that still looks really good. But honestly, Diane, if I just...
Yeah, I think you just... I think Tentacruel. Yeah, Tentacruel's not doing anything.
If I had knockoff, this would be nice to knock off its Mystic Water, so I wouldn't be doing more damage to my guy.
Need a little bit of chip for either Golden Go or Terrapagos to come in the end.
I think my best play is the Rapid Spin here.
Truthfully enough.
Because it does the most damage.
Unless you get the freeze.
So yeah, I'll just do that. I'm just gonna Rapid Spin here. They're gonna... Fuck. They're gonna Terra Water. It's gotta be Terra Water. There's no way you Terra Fairy in front of this. Yep. That is gonna do some damage.
Oh.
Damn, I wish I had knockoff.
Let me see it.
That is gonna do some damage, guys.
Let me see
How much
it.
is my Terra Starstorm due to Quillfish? This was my best move to click against this Pokemon. This may seem like a silly play, but this was genuinely my best move to
god.
Oh, we don't die. That's
bruh.
Crazy. Terrestrial. We actually do a decent amount to two Quillfish with our Starstorm guy. So wait, yeah, I think we just I think we might just win potentially with the Starstormer.
Okay. Would you rock polish in front of that then? A little bit more chip with some rapid spin?
This was my best move. This was in fact my best move, unfortunately. Anyways, Araquanid, Terra Water. Mystic Water boosted. This is how you use Araquanid.
Well, we know from Ellie's side that it's banded too.
It doesn't do that much, and now it's in range of Terra Starstorm, so I just have to rock polish and hope for the best. Turtle Power.
Would banded Terra Water, Water Bubble, Liquidation, pop this
we have the coverage we need. Earth
through
Power,
Terra Shell?
Ice Beam for Dragapult. Ice Beam for, what's it called? We just rock polish. I think.
You hope, yeah.
I mean, yeah, we rock polish. This will still do a lot of damage, but it won't kill, and that's the main thing. It won't kill. We're distorting the matchups, guys. Big damage. Oh shit, that did way more than Mystic Water.
Yeah.
And now we Terra Starstorm. I mean, yeah. And let's hope it's not. I mean, we're faster than everything. I don't know if Pult dies to one Ice Beam, so that's another thing. I honestly hope they go into Overqwil first, or Qwilfish first, I mean, because I think then, if that's the case, I think Scarf Goldango could clutch up. So yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, Pult doesn't. Looks like it doesn't die to one Ice Beam, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We do get one kill, which is nice.
Terra Starstorm,
so
crazy.
Give us Qwilfish. Don't go into Dragapult. I'm a normal type. I'm a normal type. You don't want me. You don't want me to.
Would have O-code without the ability. Oh yeah, no, got saved by the ability. The ability, 100%.
Non-Specs Draco though might not. It might not.
All right.
Damn, that Araquanid went crazy. Obviously, you can defensively check Araquanid sometimes, but my team definitely not. My only other option was Terra Water Comfey, and while it did look good into this matchup, I opted not to bring it. Although that also would have probably got 2 KO'd by Mystic Water Araquanid. So, regardless, we'll see. Hopefully, please give us Qwilfish. I would love Qwilfish. I don't think Earth Power would kill Qwilfish, but I'd rather get that out of the way so that I can. Oh shit. So that I can Scarf Goldango potentially win. But yeah, let's see what they do. I'm really hoping it's Qwilfish. Betrayal. Oh, this is Dragapult. Okay, well, we have one win condition, guys, and it's called Ice Beam Freeze. Also, if they're just like not Omega offensive, we could totally leave a hit here. But yeah, we do it. We click Ice
Could you leave a hit here?
Big Ice Beam. Big damage.
Damn.
Hey man, I'm just saying, don't instant thaw, Pult. Lumberry? Weakness policy? Oh.
Oh. Damn. Damn. I'm pausing Ellie's video because I want to watch this reaction from her side.
Oh, that's so cool. Don't instant thaw. Don't instant thaw. Hey, man. Hey, man, I'm just saying, that's my mascot. I'm just saying, it is a bit of a betrayal. That's my mascot, baby. That's my mascot right
now.
That's so fitting. It's very unfortunate, obviously, for my opponent to get frozen with Ice Beam. But like, I'm just saying, man, it is my mascot for a reason, bro. It's my mascot for a reason. Who got betrayed? Not I. Not I.
As Shady would say, that is a dagger.
Amazing. We might not kill it.
That is a dagger.
At the same time, like, I mean, like, I just, it's my button to click, you know? So, Earth Power and Terra Starstorm both do the same damage, but this could get a Splat Drop. So, we'll go for Earth Power. But yeah, hey man, don't bring a Pult against me. That's all I'm saying. I try to warn people.
Damn.
I really do. Back in Gen 8, I used to say it all the time. Don't bring Dragapult against me. You will lose. But we could still lose here for sure. We only have Goldango in the back. That did huge damage. Crunch, don't kill me, please. Oh, you're so good. Never mind. Turtle Power. Turtle and a half shell. Turtle Power.
Damn.
I will say, obviously, we might have lost. Well, no, we definitely lost.
You know, I think there's some Pokemon that we allowed. I think Terrapagos kind of nuts.
If we didn't get the Ice Beam Freeze. But, like I said,
I think Terrapagos is kind of crazy.
Been critting, make it rain twice.
Two weeks showcasing, like, just setting up and just goes ham.
Ellie drafted my favorite team in the league. So, like, I fucks with it. I really like it. But,
damn.
It wasn't enough for Turtle Power with the Ice Beam Freeze on the mascot Pokemon.
Damn.
What a funny interaction, man. That's gonna be it, guys. That's gonna be
damn. All right. I do want to watch Ellie's. I'm gonna go back here to the game. She did post-com. I want to see the post-com.
After putting Qwilfish and Landorus towards the top of my team, gaslighting Q to lead with Galarian and Zapdos, we're just going to lead with Iron Hands and see what happens.
Gaslighting him into leading with Zapdos. Oh, I'm going to shit myself.
But since I'm such a fucking girl boss pussy slay queen, that is exactly what happens because, you know, I'm the best draft league player of all time. So now Iron Hands just gets to click Soul Stomp for free because, you know, I'm a fucking genius and this is exactly what I planned. So here we are going for the sword stance. He is going to take me to just above half. In hindsight, not sure why I didn't supercell slam here, but you know what? We're here, we're queer, we're disrespecting the Zapdos, and now we're at +3 Iron Hands, and we're about to kill something. So yeah, gonna go for the supercell slam here, and we're gonna take out the Galarian Zapdos turn 2, which is one of the things that's stopping Dragapult in the end game. So already we are having a good
Gonna gaslight him into leading Galarian Zapdos.
Zapdos going down there.
I'm
being
floored.
Absolutely fucking decimated. And Iron Hands giving out a war cry. We love to see that. In comes the Meowscarada here to revenge, and I did contemplate going out to Heatran here, but I was like, if he goes for low kick, then I burn my Triple Berry for kind of no reason. It's better to get Heatran in and get it in for free.
Ellie's not even paying rent. Ellie's renting that Airbnb out.
But that's fine. It's done its job. It's done what it came here to do. And we fucked bitches, took his money, and I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. So in comes Heatran. We're going to get up our rocks here because we do have our Triple Berry intact. The low kick also won't be Protean boosted. So even after the Triple Berry procs, we will be able to
Magma Storm, Power Gem, Stealth Rock, and Taunt.
Heatran here, set up our Stealth Rocks, and call it a day. So that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to set up our rocks as he low kicks us. As you can see, it's not a 2-hit KO, and we even get the
absolutely
flame body burn.
Tactical flame body burn.
Like I keep saying, guys, greatest draft player to ever live, best to ever do it. Gonna set up Stealth Rocks, lovely. Probably the 5th time I've said that this recording already. Love that. And yeah, those rocks are here. They are also queer, maybe, I don't know. And Meowscarada is looking pretty useless at this point.
God damn it.
I'm going to opt to keep Heatran for a sack and go out into my Quillfish here. Not sure why, to be honest. I probably could have just stayed in and Magma Stormed and, you know, actually get a kill with
that actually did literally 6. Okay.
Quillfish. That low kick did, like, what, 8 damage? This is a top tier Pokemon, by the way. Ignore the fact that it's burned and intimidated. That's a lie. Here, I'm like, well, Q is surely going to keep this as a sack. And I think the Tentacle is going to come in here, so I'm going to pull a double. But as you can see, the Madman stays in, and he actually goes for Triple Axle.
Bruh.
So not only did he not go to Tentacle, my Landorus is also going to take a fuckload of damage for basically no reason. But we do get some nice damage on it with Rocky Helmet, I guess. So, you know, that's something, right? Hopefully this damage doesn't come back to bite me in the ass later. And since we don't outspeed, we have to go straight back out into our Hisuian Corphish. So we're doing a little bit of trolling right now in the early game. But you know what? It doesn't matter because we're going to win. It doesn't matter. It just
It's a very good defensive set.
Our game plan has already worked. Meowscarada is burned. The Zapdos is dead. There is nothing stopping Pult at this point. There is no Terra Comfey. There's literally nothing stopping Pult now. So we just need to get that in and click. Not even Dragon Dance. I'm not even Dragon Dance. We just need to get Pult in and just start clicking buttons.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I'm gonna go out into our Quillfish now, and you know what? I've had enough. At this point, I've had enough. It's time to fucking murder this.
Yeah, I was about to say
something we should have done 4 turns ago, but you know, as Nirvana's definitely not first album would say, never mind. Barbarage is going to come out and just fucking absolutely nuke this cat. Something I should have done, like, you know, 17 turns ago.
Quillfish 1, Meowscarada 0.
Q now opts to go into his Hitmontop, which is a little bit of a problem. And I'm thinking, well, he's going to do one of 2 things here. He's going to A, close combat, or B, rapid spin. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Heatran. If he rapid spins, then there's a chance that we get the Flame Orb, the Flame Body proc, which is lovely. And if he close combats, he absolutely destroys us to the point where Stealth Rocks will stay up, because then I get to go out into something to revenge it. Not only does he not close combat, he rapid spins me, and Flame Body does not proc. So,
woof.
You know, you kind of hate to see that. We see that it's Life Orb, which is kind of spooky. So now I have a +1 speed Hitmontop that's obviously offensive that I don't actually have a switch into. So Heatran's going to go down here, and for the 2nd week in a row, we have used it like absolute garbage. Maybe next week we'll actually use Heatran well, but I guess for now, sayonara, bitch. It's time for you to die, Heatran. I'm sorry.
Hey, Heatran burnt the Meowscarada.
In comes Araquanid, because now it's the star of the show. And,
Quillfish superiority
time
group,
for
absolutely.
something to just fall over. I actually contemplate putting on the hat here, but I was like, you know what? This is Q's also Terra Captain, so if he terrestrializes into a fighting type here, whilst I also Terra, I'm just going to fall over to a fucking close combat. And thank God I didn't Terra, because that is precisely what Q does. Obviously, he's going to want the maximum amount of damage before he dies, so he's going to Terra into the fighting type, and as you can see, this is going to do just under half to my
Disgusting.
Araquanid. If I Terra'd there, it was a roll to kill me.
Yeah.
So thank fuck I didn't put on the hat just yet. But you know what? Araquanid doesn't even need the hat, because this Hitmontop just falls over. It just dies. Choice banded liquidation, not even Terra boosted, it's going to take out this Hitmontop. I would argue that it would take up maybe 2 Hitmontops. Maybe
at
even
least
3.
2 Hitmontops.
Q's going to go into his what now? Anyway, as Q goes into his Tentacruel, we are now going to put on the hat. So can we just get some love for Tentacruel in the comments? And by Tentacruel, I mean Araquanid. Don't put love for Tentacruel in the comments, you filthy perverts. I see you fucking giving side eye to me right now. Don't do it. Don't be a filthy individual and wander off to that, side of the internet. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Tentacle porn hasn't been in since like 2003. Anyway, I'm not sure what kinks I'm rambling on about here. Araquanid's gonna put on this nice hat. Let's all just show some love for Araquanid in the comments, and not hentai, please. I don't want to get demonetized, even though I'm not even monetized in the first place. And Q is going to show the utmost disrespect for Araquanid here, as he goes for Rapid Spin for some reason. But you know what? We take those, because we are going to do 80% to a max HP Tentacle.
Gross.
And he's going to fuck around and find out. Presumably he's putting me in some kind of range here for something, either Terrapagos or Gordingo. Yeah, Q's fucked around and found out, and Araquanid is claiming another kill. Let's go Araquanid. We absolutely love that for her. Look at this bug. Look at it. Just look at it. Nice watery hat. What a wonderful bug. So now Q is going to go out into his Terrapagos, which for some reason was priced at 14 points. What the fuck, Jack?
Yeah.
What were you smoking? What were you cooking when you priced this thing? He's going to go for Rock Polish, which is mildly terrifying. However, we do have things in the back to deal with this. Our Pult is weakness policy. We don't care about it. It can't OHKO us. We also have a Spadef Hisuian Quillfish. So we're looking pretty. We're sitting pretty. We've also broken its Terra Shell, which, by the way, did over half. This Araquanid has killed 2 Mons and gotten its third down to under half HP. That is absolutely insane. So
great value.
Please
Great value, Terra Captain.
This silly little bug down in the comments. What an absolute steal for 6 points. Holy
6
moly.
points. God tier.
So now we do a little bit of calcing, and we're going to go out into our Dragapult. We don't care. We can take a modest Life Orb Ice Beam. We can take a modest Life Orb Dazzling
Here it is.
Gleam.
Here it is.
After rocks, we take this hit. And at this point, it's just Dragon Darts against the world. So that's exactly what we do. We're going to collect Dragon Darts, and we're going to clean up this game. Even if Pult is Scarf, it doesn't matter. But you know what? That is not what fucking happens, because we get frozen. Fuck this game, man. When this happened live, I was so upset. But you know what? At least our weakness policy procced. In theory, at least the set worked. Am I right, fellas? So yeah, we're going to start the season 0-2 because of a freeze. And you know what? It is what it is. You know, what can you do? Pult is going to go down. And that's kind of all she wrote. At this point, I don't think Quillfish is able to kill it. We're going to go out into it anyway. We're going to hope for a super mega kind of fragile. I've never seen that film, so don't come for me in the comments. Yeah, we're going to go for Crunch.
You never seen Mary Poppins?
Basically pray for a poison, even though we're Intimidate. We're just that great of a player. We're going to hack 2 abilities into the game. We chew that. We chew that Earth Power, by the way.
Damn.
And yeah, no, we don't get crit. We get fucking nothing, in fact. And yeah, we are going to start the season 0-2. I don't know what more you guys want me to say. That is just how it is. Q was just a better player. What can I say? He was more talented than me in this particular instance of the video game. But you know what? I have high hopes for next week. I'm not gonna let this, I'm not gonna let it bring me down.
That's right.
I should have won this game. This loss wasn't down to my own ability or my prep. It was just down to RNG. So it
was
is what it is. We
RNG. I totally respect it. I respect it. Did Jack not play a game this week? Did I miss that one? He didn't post his? Who did we watch last week? Did we watch Jack's last week? Scroll. I will tell by the thumbnail. Because Jack doesn't upload his videos into the channel. Tough job being the commissioner. Okay. He's playing Overwatch and has me on the side and is like, listen here, you fuck. Okay. We got Mountains here. Let's leave a like. Boop, boop, boop. 1080p, little 1.5. There we go. All right. Did we not? Did I not watch Jax last week?
Hey, how we doing, guys? Great here, and today we've got.
I don't think we did. No, because I'm not subscribed. And I would have been subscribed 3 days ago. Choice band Scyther hits harder than a nuke. All right. Leave a like. Subscribe. There we go. We watched Mountains last week. We watched Jax this week. All right. There we go. Jack wants you to not watch Jack's video. Fuck off, Jack. Go play Overwatch. All right. 1080p 60, 1.5. Here we go.
Okay, so here we are, full battle against Mountay.
All right.
I'm sweating it a bit, not gonna lie. He brings all the threats, but then his entire team.
All right, let's take a look. Okay. No team builder. Just raw battle. Okay. He's just gone to bed. He doesn't sleep. That motherfucker was up the other night. He was like, I'm just gonna take like a 2-hour nap and call it good. Pheasantipity, Scyther, Necrozma, Blaziken, Hisuian Zorak, and so spell tag Hisuian Zorak, Koba fucking Berry, Blaziken. What? I feel like I'm about to watch like fucking Clash the Titans here. Banded Scyther, Assault Vest, Pheasantipity, Colbur Necrozma, Koba, Blaziken. Spell tag is like, I don't know. That's huge. Life Orb bundle. And then on Mountay's side, he's got the Sneasler Core Terrain, Blastoise, Mesprit, Chiyu, and Bear. Okay.
No Spectre Air I kind of expected. So Big Frank could pop off here. In fact, Big Frank looks fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much, JM. I appreciate that.
And probably Mesprit as well.
That's very kind of you to say.
He has no.
I don't know about Legend, but
Scyther as well.
I appreciate the kind words.
If he has Scarf Chiyu.
Oh yeah, Acrobatics. No. Acrobatics needs to make sense.
My Scyther and immediately Terra, because like how do I want to be taking Brox? No Diancie. Okay. SD Scyther would have gone crazy actually. It would have actually just gone insane.
SD Scyther would be crazy.
I'm gonna lock that in. I think I put all 6 ones in. I hope it did. I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna be honest. Good luck. Have fun to Mount A. It's a decent training card. I respect it.
I'm not
sure
paying
about
attention.
Leaves Mesprit. Nice. We take those. Why is Cypher on the floor? Probably have wings.
Banded bug? No, he's flying, isn't he?
Pivots. Not very well. I will just Terra and click U-turn. Do I want to Terra at this point? I mean, yes, because I don't want to take a million from rocks.
Yeah. I respect it.
Would it be surprised if he lives this? Just because I'm Mesprit and I'm a Scyther. But U-turn actually...
It's a banded U-turn.
Which, why would it not be bulk? Has a chance to kill. Oh, this is also Terra. I forgot about that. What are you Terraing into? Terra Steel. Okay.
Yeah, okay. That'll take the U-turn a little bit better.
That's respectable damage.
I was about to say, that's still some good, yeah.
Your eject red card. Oh no. Please put me to something that's at least semi-decent into this. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, you know. Not gonna be worse.
Tough. I mean, I don't think you need speed on Pheasantipity.
We don't really have anything to hit this.
Yeah, you just...
So I'm just gonna U-turn.
Yeah.
I should probably fall that for a second. Being knocked off and losing the AV is a little bit bad. It would just mean that we have to like defensively play around the Chi-Yu, or offensively play around the Chi-Yu, because that mon is a absolute demon. I just gotta hope that for some reason he isn't scared of a Serendipity. I mean, look at it, it's such a menacing gauge, just the rock. Very much to be expected.
Oh, tough.
That sure is tough. Okay, well, I kind of just want to click your wing beat, honestly. I just realized that he T-Wave turn 1 at Terragram. That would have been a funny interaction.
Oh, true.
Future Sights. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine. Like, I can, dual wing beat once, and then switch into Serendipity. Yeah. So far, Mesprit is definitely doing more than I would like. Also, because he probably knows I'm banded, he won't want to take a CC hit. But he doesn't have good switch-ins to a dual wing beat. He doesn't have good switch-ins to this one in general.
I forget that Scyther gets close combat now.
Just later. Dual wing beat's going to do a decent amount of damage.
Respectable.
So he's going to just shoot him. Okay, well. What wants to come in here? Maybe Blastoise?
Blastoise.
Boom is also definitely an option. Don't switch into well, but Sneasler comes in. Okay. With that then, I'm just going to go into my Serendipity. Because I don't want to take a future sight with this. And we resist both stabs with Serendipity. We don't resist both stabs, we resist one of the stabs.
Yeah, I was about to say, you resist one, that Dire Claw is going to hurt.
I do think he's just going to U-turn. Keep up momentum. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So looking towards that Necrozma endgame, actually we're in not a bad spot. Because, firstly, I think that's not going to be Unburden on Sneasler, potentially. Don't know for sure. Chi-Yu comes in. Potential for the Paraflinch here would absolutely suck. I was like, oh my god, that did so much.
Oh, Jesus.
I thought because I'm AV with Spit Death, that wouldn't do nearly as much. I know it's super effective, but still. And I probably die to anything. Definitely die to an overheat.
Yeah, with the Beads of Ruin.
We might be able to get some information if we do actually live. So, Chi-Yu.
One of the games of all time. Oh, I can't wait.
Doesn't knock me out. We do land, so that's nice.
Get a toxic,
no
toxic chain?
We get the
toxic chain
thingy. We do not.
Tough.
That is very, very little.
Tough.
So Flamethrower, I was at 143. So I was at 38%. That is not specs. That is...
I need Shiny Chi-Yu to be released.
Somewhere
yesterday.
Between specs and Scarf. Regardless, I still don't have a switch into this mon, so... Good job, Serendipity, you did nothing.
Let's go, Serendipity.
I will admit. Man, this mon is so difficult for me to switch into.
You just Big Frank and do some Dragon Dance stuff?
So I don't believe that was ever Scarf damage. Like, 26 to 30, going down to 13 HP, so to 35%. Actually, could that have been Timid Specs? Let's have a look. Whilst I got a bit of time. Timid Specs. Okay, so it's Timid Specs. Which means that I do have a free dual wing beat. And dual wing beat should always kill this. So.
Not U-turn?
We go ahead and we click it. Mesprit could come in, it has done its job.
I mean, yeah.
The Cypher should be able to pick up a KO here. If it's the Chi-Yu, amazing. I will take that every day of the week. It's the Mesprit, that's even better, because Necrozma needed that thing gone. And we have got a little bit of chip on this. Not that I think it's going to matter, because of it's being specs.
I mean, obviously both teams showcase Scyther, so I feel like this Scyther is going to put...
I assume it's going to be...
Put some weight in
Mesprit.
here.
Yeah. Also, no nickname Mount. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, no nickname Mesprit.
So we are going to need to hit another one, sadly. What does he bring in afterwards? He could bring Sneasler back in. Rilla could come back in, or could come in. I'm definitely looking very weak to Rilla at this point, but it is what it is. I'm happy to just, take the Mesprit here. I could have doubled, but I didn't want anything being T-waved.
Yeah. I respect it.
Him saying I've got a future sight because I don't really switch in too well to that. In hindsight, I could have just gone into Necrozma, but at the same time I didn't want to get poisoned, so I stand by my play. Serendipity did the one minor thing that it needed to do. 197. Do I take a hit? I doubt it. I very much doubt it.
Yeah, especially if you're banded.
Sneasler, if it is choiced, it will just murder my entire being. I could go into you. Something with mid-ground. I don't think he ever close combats because this is still alive.
Yeah. I think he just U-turns.
Like, as much as I do still kind of like this in the matchup, I think it's starting to look worse and worse. And if he does close combat here, it gives me Necrozma. And it gives me a chance to be able to potentially set up. So I'm just going to click Dual Wing Beat again. He is going to CC, okay. That's tough. I didn't think he would do that, but...
Okay, never mind.
It is what it is. So if I set up with Necrozma here, and then go for a potential endgame with Blaziken, I think that's got to be the play just to try and break with this thing.
I like it.
I'm surprised this is Scarfed, just to outspeed this particular mon, a +1, and also Blaziken a +1. And it would probably kill both. Might not kill it.
People not running Shiny Sneasler hurts my soul. Shiny Sneasler is so good.
If it is Scarfed, though... Okay, we need to get +3 to be able to outspeed it, which... yeah, that's not happening. I very much doubt that's going to happen. I'm assuming he's going to have Raw on either the Ursa Luna or the Blastoise. So I'll get this one off and then Photon Geyser. Best case scenario, Chi-Yu comes in. I can just take that. But Mount is too good for that, surely. Yeah. Ursa Luna comes in. How much can we do to this? Probably not a great deal, just because it's an Ursa Luna. And, oh my god, Facade just destroys me.
Facade just, shit. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Shiny Sneasler, top tier. Top tier.
I would like to be broken. I could go out into my Zoroark on this instead. I think that's actually the better play.
Oh.
If he headlong rushes, but I think he would Facade. I don't think any world he crunches. No, he's going to know this is, in fact, not an Iron Bundle.
Oh.
I, for one, am shocked. I will just low kick this, though. I'm just going to low kick the damage. I straight up do not switch in, so I'm not even going to try.
Yep.
If he lets me get this damage off, it would put him in a position where...
I wonder if low kick would kill from here.
Some work.
I know Ursa Luna's thick, but like... The maxed out on the weight scale right now.
I'm not expecting physical. He goes into Rillaboom. That's fine by me. Low kick's not going to do a great deal. But still, we get some grassy terrain recovery, right? That's the main thing. Respectable damage, I think.
A little recovery back, yeah, I'm with it.
Knockoff seems quite likely.
You just Poltergeist?
Since he's not Chople. Like, Blastoise is going to be able to take a hit from Blaziken. Like, no matter what, I think he's going to be able to take a hit. Bundle, I need to break. I'm going to Poltergeist once.
I was about to say, do you just Poltergeist?
He's AV. Okay, it makes sense. That's good damage.
Yeah, that's great damage.
we sure do die to this. So Bundle would be able to get a kill, but he'd be able to go into Sneasler afterwards. You could...
I was about to say, in the Grassy Glide, too.
You are going to die afterwards.
Unless you expect to live that.
To damage the other two mons on
as a fellow Bundle fan.
You would bring in Snorlax, yeah, basically a Snorlax. You would bring in Blastoise, not the end of the world. Do you take a high horsepower from this, though? I believe it got it back. I could be wrong. I don't take a Woodhammer from Choice Band, that's wild. I would not take the hit, so I'm going to go Bundle. Why do I go Bundle with Grassy Glide? An idiot.
I was about to say, does he...
At least he might think that I'm, like, resist Berry. Maybe. Maybe I can get away with that one. Maybe he doesn't know.
Yeah, I mean, you call the bluff here.
Yeah, he just Grassy Glides. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna be honest. I turned my brain off for that turn, and yeah, it was a decision of all time, I will admit. Let's go into a mon that can actually do something here. It's okay, Bundle wasn't good in this matchup anyway. Definitely not. I could protect for one time.
Get a little recovery back, yeah. I don't disagree with that. Stall out terrain.
I'm just going to fix all down. He's going to stay in. He's going to high horsepower me and I'm going to fucking die. Yep.
Oh,
okay, well, I thought we had a Blastoise, and the Protect was so obvious. I've just kind of thrown this endgame entirely. But it is what it is. Necrozma can win from here.
You Dragon Dance a few times.
Somehow. Yeah, the less said about this game, I think, the better. I'm going to try and DD. Because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Slifer was the only thing that put in any work in this game. Everything else I played atrociously. I guess it's you. You know what? That's very generous of you. And you know what? I think the only way I can potentially possibly even win this game is by clicking Dragon Dance again. So I'm going to click Dragon Dance again. I am Colbur, so I'll take a Dark Pulse. Flamethrowers. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind.
Damn.
So GG to Mount. I basically just sacked off my entire team to his team. That was the sum of that game. So
damn.
That was certainly one of the games of all time.
That was a game of all time. That was definitely one of the games of all time. Damn. Damn. Look at us go. We got through all the matches tonight. Look at that. I think we got through all the matches. Pretty sure. I don't think we missed anyone's. We didn't watch mine versus JV. You can go watch mine. JV didn't upload, so you can go check mine out. Can you believe that guy has won 4 championships? Can you believe I haven't won any championships? Yes, I can believe that, actually. All right. I am actually going to skip 90% of the pleasantries because I need to head to bed early because I need to be up at like 5 to leave for work by 6 in case there's like inclement weather again like there was this morning. Which match was the best? Which match was my favorite this week? I definitely think Jack versus Alex was a good one. I think that was a very, very good. I think it's either going to go down to Jack and Alex or Darya and Vepsis. I think those are my 2 favorites this week. Outside of my own. GOAT. I think those are my 2 favorites. Those were some good. Drifting controller on Necro was super unfortunate. I would have loved to see that match play out if his controller worked. If his controller did work, that probably would have been a top 10 match for me, especially because like Necro. Hello, is my camera like lagging? Or is it my camera shaking when I move my desk? I don't know what's going on there. I'll watch it back. I'm going to watch it back live. No, it's going to be me 30 seconds ago watching this. I thought I saw my camera tear. It did. Son of a bitch. Okay, I got to look into that. Okay, maybe it's a new encoding that I'm working on. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to be out of here. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me for week 2 of the PPL watch party. Ton of fun doing these. I love them. If you guys are watching this after the fact, leave a like. If you're watching this after the fact right now, leave a like. Math is definitely mathing though, so I appreciate you guys. But I'm going to get on out of here. Thursday, SPL week 2 watch party. Looking forward to that as well. All that being said, be great, do great, kiss your loved ones, eat your vegetables, eat your loved ones, kiss your vegetables, and I will catch you guys on Thursday. Bye.